So it can be me and Kyle. You can replace
We're streaming,
Aaron.
aren't we?
Oh man, you and I like me
Yeah,
and Kyle would literally just be like,
Hey guys!
Hey!
Hey!
I love it. Awesome.
So, welcome back to Called Clockwork and Constructs. Yeah, so as usual, I'm Jason. I'll be DMing, going around the table.
I'm Brian.
I am Brian.
Brian. And I'm Brian.
You also sound so handsome today.
So, Jason and the Bryans. This is episode 14, I believe. So.
You will notice we are down a party member today.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
Brian
definitely.
Brian's not here.
Brian is
We
not
were
here.
kind of hoping they didn't notice that Brian was missing.
Luckily, Brian the Wizard is still going strong.
Move the Captain Crunch chair. Yeah, so last time the party completed their trip that they started a couple episodes ago. Ivan, if you want to recap everybody.
Alright, well, starting back a ways, we left, what you doing?
I'm listening intently.
We left on the first leg of our journey. We all were basically escorting caravans. There were 5 of them, and we had split up more or less as we traveled, each one to a truck or wagon, whatever you want to call them. The first one was guarded well by soldiers. Met up with another group of adventurers who apparently have done this before. Cameron, Gibson, Finnegan, Trisha, and her pet wolf Alcades, sorry. And it was, for the first leg of the journey, it was mostly uneventful. Then seems that every time Rael decided to go swimming, we had some issues. First, he swam and stirred up the frogmen.
I didn't swim this time. I floated.
And that
Technically, he didn't swim.
they attacked the convoy, which
Nadia.
went pretty well. We didn't lose anything, though one of the wagons was damaged, and they seemed to know which one they were going to. Following that, we were not so good when once again Rael decided to go swimming with Nadia, and then we were easy pickings for a group of very, very determined, let's call them interesting businessmen. They chose to assault us, take out the guards, wrangle up the convoy, and then buy the goods. It was very confusing. After that, we took what we had left, which was a surprising amount, to be quite honest, and continued and finished the leg of our journey. We got paid. Cameron was still happy with 2 out of the 5 of us, so that was alright. Not so happy with a few others. I think he's still growling at
I don't know why he's angry.
our swimmers. And we were left here just as we picked up a few keys for the inn, I believe.
Yeah, so after getting your pay and taking care of that, you guys made your way through town and found a small inn. You went in and everybody purchased rooms.
Goodrick actually purchased a second key,
I did purchase that key.
Very smooth.
though Nadia declined to purchase one.
And we share because we're dirt poor.
Nope. That's how it goes.
Also, as you said, you can get in anyway. Well, you didn't say it, but...
Yeah, pretty heavily implied.
Well, what time of day is it?
It was pretty late. It's getting up there. You guys traveled through the day and then you stopped and waited for them out there.
You guys feeling like maybe grabbing a couple ales and
Ales.
calling it a night?
Yeah.
I could use with something a little bit more than the water we've been drinking. A good hot meal sounds good too. Eating road food for so long, it'd be nice to have something that comes out of a kitchen.
We earned it.
Quite literally did. What do you say we see what this place can do?
Well, I guess approach the guy who sold us the rooms. Like, what do you guys got for food here?
Oh, well, we have a few different things. Not a huge selection, but they do it all well.
Ale?
Oh, of course.
Alright, well, I'll take one of your specials and a couple ales, please.
Oh, if you're gonna do that, go sit in the dining room and they'll help you.
That works. Thank you. I'll go sit in the dining room.
Okay, you guys go sit down. It's not terribly large. There's about 5 tables set out, 5 chairs around each one. There's a small little bar on the side. There's a short man behind the bar. Appears to be a halfling to your eyes. Kind of running around looking after a few people that are there. And there's a woman walking around and helping the tables. It's probably about 8-9 people in here right now. It's pretty quiet.
Well, we'll grab a seat and just wait.
Yeah.
Pull up the table, ladies and gents.
So after a few minutes, she comes walking over to you and goes, "Ah, yes, hello. What can I do for you guys?"
We were looking to grab a bite to eat and a couple of pints.
Absolutely. What were you looking to eat? Tonight we have pheasant on special.
Sounds fantastic.
I'll
Everybody?
have fun.
Yeah.
Sounds great for someone just getting off the road.
Perfect, perfect. We love when we get fresh travelers through here. And an ale for everybody as well?
Please.
Yeah.
Perfect. I'll be right back with that.
Thank you.
She bustles off.
So what do you guys say we do next in here?
I don't know.
We got some time to think before he heads back. I mean, is that something we want to be a part of, or?
You guys are welcome to go wherever you want. Having company on the way back could make me feel a little safer after what we went through. But I'm sure I can find an escort back. All else fails.
If you're back right away.
Oh, we can spend a day or two, I'm sure. Just... I'm getting behind on work every day I'm staying out here, you know?
It'll be fine.
Plus, I miss my shop. I like being able to work on things, my own projects.
We just worked the whole way across.
That's not work.
We paid for it.
Huh. You know what I mean.
I think that makes it work.
It does.
You do something and they pay you, and it's like exactly what work is.
She comes back. Ooh, don't mind me. She's kind of reaching around you guys. Dropping the ales on the table. Bustles off again.
Fine, it's not art. It's not my work. This is your work, Hassan. It's fine. It's an alright way to live. It's a good way to make purse, but it's not what I do.
Yeah, it's reasonable. Well, I plan on looking around here for a little bit, seeing if there's any other work that we can do while we're here. We're gonna head back in a couple of days. I mean, I'd like for us to stick together and travel back, but if I can make a little more money before then.
Alright, if we can get a wagon escort back, we're going that way anyway.
He said he was going to be a little bit, but if I have the opportunity to escort that wagon back and get some money while I'm here.
He said he'd be quite a while, but I suppose we can see. I can't be here for a week or so, that's for sure, but a day or two, I'm sure I can spare.
I mean, the general told me to talk to him. There wasn't really that much fighting going on, but nothing really, I think, along the lines of what I was asking him.
Not much fighting, my ribs beg to differ.
Nothing that's gonna help me get where I need to go, but maybe he wanted me to come here. So I'm gonna try to ask around the town a little bit, see who I can talk to, but
I'll join you on that one.
Yes.
I don't have too many other plans.
I'd like some more answers on the people who attacked us, honestly.
That's a pretty good idea. And whoever tipped off the frog people.
Those, yes, that'd be interesting too, but I don't think that the force that attacked us afterwards were the same.
No, but
I'm genuinely curious about them, but
yeah, I mean,
we have a chance to find out about the frog people.
answers at all would be nice.
Yeah.
But and hey, maybe you can find some answers on what you're working on here while you're at it.
Yes, that's true.
If they get a lot of trade through here, maybe they get some books and things like that.
Yes, well, I think I have an idea of what I'm going to do, actually.
I mean, there's more than one way to open a lock, right?
Yes.
Maybe there's multiple paths you can take.
I think I found a path that suits me actually pretty well. It's just time now till I can learn the proper techniques.
So you're on the right path then? Just make sure you're not just following the way someone already trod, right?
No, I think the way that I tested it and the way that Olaf was able to do it doesn't seem to be the same way I'm trying.
Olaf was able to do it?
Of course.
Sure, we figured something out. Did you ever figure out that pot?
No.
Well, anyway, bruised ribs or not, here's to a successful journey. Cheers.
It's unfortunate Nadia fell asleep so quickly.
Yeah, took the key from my hand as soon as I got it.
Speaking of which, and he'll toss you a key. You should probably get your own bed for once, I figured.
Thank you, Gedrick. So, if you need a hand on what you're doing, just
Oh, I'll probably take you up on that offer.
You don't get a night pass that easy, Al.
I only bought one.
That's okay. You get to share with the big guy.
You get to share with the little guy.
I imagine we continue in that.
You guys go on talking. Eventually the meal does come out. Very nicely prepared. Do anything special? You guys eat through your meal. Finish up. You guys continue ordering else, I assume?
Oh yeah.
Can I, like, before I get absolutely trashed, can I look around the bar and see if anybody stands out or anything? I just want to see if there's anybody who doesn't necessarily look like... Are we in a CD bar right now?
No.
It's nice
We're in,
down
like, a
here.
nice
You're
place.
you're in.
Is there
It's a little larger than what you'd say a bed and breakfast is, but it very much has that feel. It's very quaint, very small.
Okay. Is there anyone that doesn't seem to fit in with the rest of the crowd in here?
Yes.
Make a perception roll.
Yeah, us, we're the weirdos.
There's not. There's not even people in here. We're not in a building.
Where did your ale go?
2.
Yeah, nothing stands out to your eye.
Fair enough. I'm just getting drunk then.
Yeah.
Yeah, if Azin and Rail are just pounding them back, I don't have 2 or 3, then retire.
Oh, the same.
Okay.
Just, I mean, long day. It's nice to unwind, but
Yeah,
I'm not around for what they're gonna get into.
I'm not gonna get, like, belligerent and, like, drinking out of the bowl drunk, but...
I thought about bringing the boy.
I know you did. But yeah, I'm gonna get, like, decently wasted and then go to sleep.
Okay. Gedrick?
Same thing. I'd probably head up after 2 or 3.
Okay. So with the meal, cost you guys 8 silver,
Okay.
and you guys not quite belligerent drunk. We'll say a gold and 3 silver.
Alright. And I didn't mark it down. What did we get paid?
50 gold.
50 gold.
50 gold each? Maybe your marker.
I will tip.
Yeah, just 52 gold.
Just take it.
You got you got charged a gold and 3 silver and you tipped 2 gold.
No,
You
just
gave
put
2
down.
gold.
Gave
Okay.
2 gold.
They said you tipped 2 gold. Jeez.
No.
No wonder you have no money.
At least I'm not paying like normal where I just hand everything over.
50 gold here. First person I see.
Okay. So you guys, at different times in the night, you guys head up a little earlier. You guys stick around for a little bit and head up, or head over to where the rooms are, anyways. You guys all bed down for the night. How are you guys sleeping?
When we get to the room, I'm gonna be like, I want to try something. For some reason, I couldn't unlock the door when we were in the sphere for like a long time. I don't know. I think I need to get better at it.
Fuck yeah. You. Oh, yes. Just do it.
Alright, I'm gonna try and. I don't know why I'm talking drunk. I'm gonna try and like drunkenly unlock the door.
You get in! Get that door!
Make a thieves' tool check.
With disadvantage or just regular?
Yeah, just do it.
Okay. Natural 20.
Yeah, you like. You
Slips his finger and looks at me and just goes like that and it opens.
You slide out the small pouch that has your thieves' tool instruments. The first one you pull out, you just drop on the floor, accidentally fumbling it. You pull another one out. Luckily, it happens to be the right one. You go, slide it in, and it just clicks right into the right spot. And
Security in this place is not.
I'm amazing.
I was too tense. I needed to drink.
Well,
Yeah.
see the flask?
Mm-hmm.
I earned this.
Why weren't you drinking with it?
You're at a bar. They provide cups. When Gedrick said we didn't get information, was he making a shot at me?
No. I don't.
I earned this. I'll just take a big swig. It's just healing potion, isn't it? Or no, it's empty. It's empty.
you emptied it out.
I think we need to go to bed.
Yeah. You can have the bed.
No. We can have the bed.
No. You okay?
Put headsies, footsies.
Fine. Headsies, footsies. Oh, you got high five.
Okay.
Roll performance.
You guys lay in the bed, one the proper way, one the opposite way.
Pillow in between.
You make it work.
Yeah,
You guys,
of course.
you guys are out pretty quick.
Got it.
So next morning, you two wake up. Feeling pretty refreshed, pretty comfortable beds, pretty nice rooms.
I get up.
Oh, sweet glorious having a bed.
I'll head downstairs.
Ivan's just gonna rest for a good 10 minutes. It's been too long. Been too long since a bed. And then he'll do the same. Go down. Not a morning to Gedrick. Get some breakfast. Wait for the other two.
Yes, breakfast.
So you guys get breakfast. They bring out a bowl, pretty plain porridge. It's got a few spices on top of it just to kind of pick up the flavor. It's not bad, but it's nothing special.
Enough to start your day.
Yep.
Well, at least the place is still standing this time.
That's true.
Guess they couldn't have gotten into too much trouble.
I'm sure they did.
Well, assuming they're still here, I'm sure they didn't get into too much trouble. For them.
I just want, I wonder. There's only one bed in there.
Yeah, I know how that works.
Hazencroft is huge.
I think we're done.
Hope they went headsy footsies.
So, you guys kind of make small chit chat for a while. Nobody's appearing yet. What are you doing?
Well, leave them to their own devices.
That's fine to me.
I'm gonna go stock for a few supplies for the way back.
Enough.
You got anything to do here?
It'll take long if you don't mind.
Sure. Just gotta find a grocer.
Enough.
So I'll head out. Start looking for supplies for the way back. I mean, we're not gonna have somebody supplying our meals this time, so it's kind of important.
Okay. So you guys head out. Roll an investigation check.
5.
I'm not helping. Natural one.
You guys wander around, lost in the different houses and parks and open space in this town for a while.
Town though, you know.
You guys wake up. The sun is already well up above the horizon and it's pouring into the room.
Hmm. Another successful night.
Yeah.
We're alive.
Ugh. Since we held back a bit, do we feel like awful or are we like...
You're feeling a little rough. Make Constitution saves.
I think we RP'd our con save.
What's that?
I think we RP'd our con save and failed.
I gotta read your wisdom.
Probably. I assume they're not here. We can check the rooms and then...
Yeah. First, food.
Yes.
For lunch.
You get no response.
Pardon me.
The halfling looks up. Oh, yes?
How's about an ale?
Ale? Yeah, sure, why not?
Thank you kindly.
Goes over and pours 2 ales, slides them out on the bar.
Do you guys have a lot of the stronger stuff you sell, or?
We don't carry a whole lot of that stuff. Probably wouldn't want to be drinking that this time of the morning.
No. I was just looking to fill up my flask for later.
Yeah, sure, why not? What are you looking for?
Some of your nicer stuff.
Alright. Takes the flask away. Comes back, puts it on the table.
Thank you kindly, sir. Now, keep eating and drinking.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Drink the hangover away.
We'll just wait here for them.
Well, if they didn't wait here for us, I'd like to get some stuff done.
Alright, we can go with that.
I mean, if they came to us, we could have given them one of the boxes, but
We could.
we'll check the rooms. Pay. Check the room.
Okay. So you just had breakfast and an ale?
Yeah.
Okay, so 4 silver. You had breakfast and ale and
A
fill up.
flask of the good stuff.
So gold and 2 silver. So you guys go to check the room after you finish?
Yeah.
No answer.
I must have gone out.
Did Nadia follow once?
You guys haven't
Who
seen
else?
Nadia.
Well, we can just walk the town, see what they have here.
Yeah, I was hoping maybe they might have a magic item shop or some kind. I don't know if the store or if the town's too small, but
We can check. You have money for anything like that?
I want someone to check out this flask, but I might have to wait till we get to the Arcanum.
Well, let's go see what we can find.
Go downstairs and I'd ask the guy who sold us the rooms. You stay here for a while, I guess, if you work here.
Well, yes.
We're new to the town. I wasn't sure if there was a place where we could look for some specialty items. Maybe with some
What sorts of items?
magical properties.
You might be able to find a few interesting things. Sure, all Van Tex does do some business here. What sorts of items are you looking for, though?
I'm looking for someone to look at night of a mine, actually.
Oh. I'm not really sure where you would take something like that. We might try Edna's. She might be able to help you with that.
Alright, what does she normally specialize in?
Well, she usually specializes in herbs and potions and stuff, but she might be able to have a look at that for you.
And where would I find her?
He'll indicate a place to the north. He'll tell you a couple streets that you have to follow to get there.
Alright. Work for you?
Works for me.
Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Have a good one.
You as well.
Should we purchase beds for the night now?
Probably.
Alright. How much was the room again? Oh, sorry.
It's a goldenite.
One gold?
Flip my gold. You got it last time, remember?
I flipped my gold.
I flipped my gold.
He kind of just looks at you guys. 2 rooms then?
One room.
Okay. He slides one back across.
Thank you.
And we leave.
I'll take it. As we're leaving, can I slip that gold as a cross pocket?
I can't.
Sorry, Miss Jackson.
Just a moment.
I'm for real.
Medical stuff. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
You look at the piece of paper that's sitting right there, you'll get it.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing? Put the cameras away. I kind of want him to say yes at this point. I think that'd be great.
And just not
It's
stop.
about showing the room.
And
No
they
one
just
comes
not
in.
stop this. Fully in character.
Oi, me lassie. Just go on.
Borrow it.
Yes. Please, Ian. Oh, you should have said yes.
We good? Yeah. Okay.
Game on.
Game on.
I want to try and slip the gold into Addison cross pocket as we're leaving.
Okay. Make a sleight of hand check. Make a perception check.
I really hope you're not perceptive.
He's not fact perceptive.
13.
7.
Yeah, you slip it in.
Done. Just continue with the day.
Okay. So you guys head out following his directions.
Yeah.
You two. You're kind of wandering around. You end up in another park. Just kind of a small open area. It's got a small fountain in it.
Oh, nice box.
Alright.
What are you looking for, anyways?
Oh, market area. It's usually right next to the industrial area, but I can't see the smoke from here.
Do I see anybody around us?
Yeah, there's people wandering around.
Excuse me, where's your market area? This town.
We don't exactly have a market in town, but most of the shops are up north of here. You're pretty far away, actually.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.
So we'll start heading that way.
You guys head that way. Make an investigation check with advantage.
18?
Yeah, let's go with what his number was.
Okay. So you
It
guys,
wasn't bad, it just wasn't an 18.
so you guys turn around and start walking north. After about 15-20 minutes of walking, you actually pass the inn again. You continue on up, swing a little bit out to the east, follow a couple streets, and you do end up coming out into an area where there's a lot fewer houses around. You do see there are several slightly larger buildings that appear to be shops.
How was I supposed to know?
I didn't even know where we were going.
I was looking for a grocer. Well, take a look around.
Okay.
Looking for supplies
From
for the way back. So.
Yeah, there's a few different stores here that immediately stands out to you. There's one called Garrett's Supplies. Appears to be a general store, just general supplies. There's also a grocer called Allen's Market.
Probably start at Garrett's for the trip, so go
Okay.
there.
So you go up, fairly plain front, double doors swing out. You go in, there's just various rows of shelves and the counter at the back. You do see a man standing back there.
Hello there.
Hello. You see fairly tall man, middle-aged, dark hair, bowl cut, fairly pale, his nose a little crooked, probably broken at some point in his life. Yes, what can I do for you?
Oh, a friend and I and a few others just came into town with one of the caravans. We're gonna be looking to go back, so just need food for the way back.
Food. I don't really carry food here. It's just general supplies and that sort of thing. You know, if you need any equipment or you know, lantern oil, that kind of thing.
Oh,
You might try Allen's Market.
all right. Well, anything you might suggest for a man on the way back?
Well, there's not a whole lot between here and there. Are you riding or?
Not quite sure. We'll probably be taking foot, but we might try and find another caravan to escort back.
In that case, it really depends what you need for equipment. I mean, a lantern is always appreciated by most.
I'll just take a look around, see what's here,
Okay.
what might be useful.
Again, it's very basic equipment. There's you
There's
do
some
find
rations.
there no.
No, that's where we gotta go.
They do have like climbing gear. They have block and tackle. They have things for if you were gonna be riding like running your own wagon or anything.
Okay.
There's also like grappling hooks and rope and different basic supplies.
Maybe get a length of rope, and if they've got small tents, one of those.
Okay.
Spending more time outside lately, so let's keep the rain off me, unlike the last time.
So you find a small tent that rolls up into just kind of like a compressed cylinder, and you said a rope.
Yeah.
Just a basic.
Just a length of rope.
Okay. So you bring it back up. He looks at it. So it's yeah, 6 gold for that.
All right then. Start over.
Takes it.
No, don't plan to get caught in the rain. Throw one of these again. As he's picking up the tent.
Yeah, I imagine it wouldn't be too pleasant if you get caught out on the plains and when a rainstorm blows through.
Yeah, held on under the wagons wasn't too much fun.
Yeah, I can't imagine, especially if you're in a low spot. Been there.
Well, thank you. You need anything, Edric?
How much was the tent?
The tent cost him 5 gold.
Just a 1 or 2 man tent, I imagine.
It's like a one-man,
Yeah.
very, very small.
Just
Basically, you just lay
crawl
over
in
it.
and keeps the rain off you.
I'd pick one up too.
Okay.
It's all well when you can make light, but keeping the water off you is nice, huh?
Yes.
Oh. Well, thank you. We'll go check out the grocery then.
Okay. Have a good day.
I'll leave.
You as well. So you guys walk out. You guys kind of walk up the street. You see where the houses kind of fall away, and there's a few of these bigger buildings that are for shops. As you kind of come into this section, you see the two of them come out of one of the buildings.
Do they see us?
That's what I said. They see you.
Oh,
they see you.
they see us.
You guys.
Oi!
Huh?
Hello, love bits.
Are you Real right now, or are you Evander?
I'm in a town, but I don't know. I'd probably be a Vander going around.
Boy. Amanda?
How's it going, Ivan?
Yeah. Just picking up things for the way back.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing here?
Same thing. Looking around to see if there's anyone that can tell us what this flask does.
You guys did wake up in the inn last night, yeah?
Yeah.
The inn? What?
I just noticed a distinct lack of broken stools and fire, so I was worried you might have gotten out.
Oh, no. We were proper.
Very proper.
Everything was alright.
I almost find that hard to believe.
Honestly, it's understandable.
But, good to hear.
Yeah. You guys found any shops that happen to have magical things?
Unless this tent can keep fire off or something.
Keep the rain off.
Fair enough.
Well enough.
We can try it.
Let's not.
Just an option.
We were just picking up mundane supplies. I mean, probably won't be getting our meals supplied on the way back, so...
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah. Unless you want to come along, good luck in figuring out your flask.
Yeah. Well, we can come with you guys for a few and then part ways if we find the shop.
Sounds good. You might want to take a look at what they have anyway.
Yeah.
So I'll go to the grocers. These guys can follow if they'd like.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will.
Yeah, I'll go.
So you go a little farther down, and you do see one with a sign up top that says Allen's Market. It's actually a slightly taller building. You push your way in the first door, and you do see various shelves with different types of food. There's actually a section with like fresh baked goods in the one part. Off to the one side, you do see different meats and things hanging to dry in that. What are you looking for?
I'll definitely be looking for the preserved foods, dried meats. Like I said, they do need food for the ride back, as well as replenishing coffee supply, which went through much faster than I wanted. And if he gets all that together, fine. I'm going to be grabbing a couple of the fresh baked goods because they've been walking around for a while, and again, trail food for the last week. Probably smells really damn good at this point.
Okay. So you're looking for more like the salt meats and stuff as opposed to like a ration.
Yeah, I mean like put together salted meats, dried fruits, and hardtack and stuff like that.
Okay. You basically make your own together.
Make a week of his own food.
Okay. So you gather all that up. At one point when you're walking around looking for stuff, you do see a short blonde woman, probably somewhere in her 30s, wearing a yellow vest. Comes over and says, "You finding everything all right?"
I think so. Yeah, it's.
Okay, just let me know if you need anything.
Thank you.
Week food come to about 15 gold when you go to pay.
Right.
When you go by the front to the desk there, she comes bustling up to them. Yes, I'll take that through. She counts it all up.
Perfect.
Get her good probably get. How long did it take us to get here? 3 days?
It took about a week.
A week? Fair enough. A week's worth of meat, bread, and like apples or something like that.
Okay. So again, you bring it up to the front. She comes running over from where she's kind of filling shelves and that. Counts it all up. 14 gold.
Right.
Essentially, we've been following Ivan and picking up the same things.
Picked up all the same things, including the baked goods?
No, not the baked goods, just
Oh,
the
the baked
food
goods.
for the week.
Okay. So you get up there, 14 gold.
I'd want 7 days worth of rations, and then I'd ask her, be like, I want like a nice, really nice chunk of salted meat. Maybe, I don't know. What do you recommend?
Chunk? What do you mean by a chunk?
Something that'll last me a while. I mean, I'd say a whole animal, but I haven't quite specified what type of meat yet. I don't know what you guys offer.
Well, if you go over to the back there where the meats are, hey, Alan, can you help this gentleman here? And you see like the top of somebody's head kind of pop up over the counter back by the meats, and you hear a voice, can't really understand it, and then the figure steps up. You see this very young, round face, wearing a green vest, very similar to hers, curly blonde hair. Oh, yes, come on, I can help you.
I walk over. Hey, I was, I don't know, I'm going to be on a long journey, and I was hoping to get some nice meat for the ride back.
Okay. Anything in particular you're looking for?
What kind of specialties do you guys have here?
Well, I don't know about specialties, but we do some of everything. Obviously, we don't have access to some of the meats they have in the big city, but we have, cows, some of your game fowl, a few other things out of the forest, if you're feeling adventurous.
I'm feeling a little adventurous.
Interesting. And how much did you need?
Depends on the animal, really. If it's tiny enough, I'd take a whole one.
Yes, but how many pounds are you looking for?
I didn't really decide. I've got my food for the ride back. I just want a little treat for myself.
Something to be a little treat. Just a minute. You see, he actually hops down off of like a bench that he's standing on behind the counter, bustles off, comes back out, and he's got wrapped like a hard brown paper wrapped. Puts on there. You'll like this.
So which one's that?
This is something a little special. You'll enjoy this one.
It's people. What would a bear, lion, dragon like?
And how much for something special?
Well, it is a little hard to get. This here would be probably 5 gold.
Oh, okay. What is this? Come on. You gotta give me a little hint.
Well, if you really want to ruin the surprise, I mean, I think it'd be nice if you didn't know what it was and just tried it.
Is it people? As long as it's not people. Okay. I'm sorry, most people don't offer me mystery meat. I like the style of adventure, don't get me wrong, and you don't have to tell me.
The price is gonna go up.
He just gives you this like horrified look, like, what? I don't know what. Oh, no.
Thank you.
it's not
Thank you so much.
People.
Hasn't.
Can I get 2 of them?
Do it. I might have enough for another. Let me see.
Ah!
Comes back with another package very similar in size. Puts it down.
So do I have to check out over there?
Yes. My wife will help you up there.
Thank you very much, Alan.
No problem. Have a good day, sir.
Take care. I'll walk up to the front to pay.
Okay.
How much with the rations?
With the rations, are you paying for both of them? Both the packages of meat, or just the one?
Both.
Both packages, so 20 gold total.
Alright, I'll hand her 23. I'm generous.
When you hand it,
Come back from being broke.
Oh, there's too much here.
Have a good day.
Oh wow, you don't have to. That's very kind of you, sir. Thank you.
So you just spent like all of your
Yeah.
money on meat.
I like meat. I've just got 2 animals just walking
It's
around.
like whole pigs.
No, it's a couple pounds of meat, but it's wrapped in this brown paper. The best you can tell when you pick it up is probably not one piece of meat. It bends and twists and moves
shaped.
around.
It moves around.
No, like when you're pushing out the package, it's not like a hard piece of meat where like
It's trying to jiggle out the way, and I'm just gonna punch it a few times.
there's probably multiple pieces in there. They're sliding across each other.
Lots of meat.
Lots of meat.
Alright. Perfect. Oh, goodness.
Okay.
And Ivan's just stated now he's gonna be walking, just eating one of the buns or whatever he's got.
So you guys walk out with a whole bunch of new supplies, heavy packs again. You actually walk a little south because you passed the store labeled Edna's, coming to Alan's Market. Very narrow building. The front is all different plants and things growing up the front of it on the porch. You guys push your way inside the door. inside it's very humid and warm. There's like mist vapors in some areas. There's lots of plants again growing all over everything. But there are different shelves and things running back towards the back of the store.
Is someone at the counter?
Make a investigation check.
18.
18. The counter's towards the back, and you can't really see it from here with the plants and things that are kind of around. You kind of move around the shelves, go over and look. There's nobody there, but you do notice off to the side there's somebody kind of like digging into the pot of one of these plants. It's you see from the back, very beautiful, lustrous blonde hair. It's all tied off to one side. Just a simple white lace dress.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Edna?
Yes. What can I do for you? Doesn't turn around.
I was curious if you may be able to help me with something. It's not so much regarding plants, but I was led here from other people in the town, and I wasn't sure.
You need help with something. She pops up and turns around. You can see now on her face, probably more of a middle-aged woman, but generally very youthful looking. Just something in the eyes gives away a little older. Oh, okay. So you have a problem. What is it? Well, it's probably this rash right here, isn't it? She kind of brushed it up against your face.
No.
Might have something for that. She goes bustling behind the counter.
You should really get that checked out, honestly.
I am not ill. Thank you.
Are you sure? Because those eyes, I don't know, could be liver disease.
I am.
Maybe I should get you, yes. And she bustles out and goes back down along the shelves and starts digging through some of the bottles.
Is there like a chair around at all, or?
No.
No? Like, maybe you should sit down. Like,
I have this thing where whenever I get frustrated, I breathe and fire shoots out of my mouth.
you should.
Really, really heartburn.
I'm kidding,
Might have some-
Edna. I'm very much kidding.
But you're not. You do that.
You do that.
Please stop.
There's a flask, and he wants to know if you could help us know what it is.
A flask.
You seem like the type to make potions.
Yes, I make very many potions.
Maybe you're not the person I should be talking to. I was hoping someone could tell me the properties of an item that may be or may not be magical.
Maybe. What is the item? Takes it.
There's some good stuff in there right now.
Jeez.
That wasn't in there when I found it.
Okay.
Found it.
How did it get in there?
Bartender.
This is a magical flask you're telling me, and you put alcohol in it.
I don't know if it's magical.
What was in there before?
Nothing. But when I shook it, it sounded like it was half full. Every time I'd open it, it was empty.
Okay, well, let's see here.
I stick my face underneath. I try to catch as much as I can.
Well, that would be why you have heartburn.
And liver disease.
Shakes it out. Screws it back on. Screws it back on. There's something in there. Goes behind the counter and pulls out glasses. There's writing on here. Probably some sort of arcane script. I'm not sure what it is. Something elemental, I guess. Interesting artifact.
Well, thank you. Do you know anyone else in town who might be familiar with this kind of script?
There's different people. You can always find eccentric people in smaller towns like this, but nobody really specializes in anything like that.
Okay. Well, I definitely appreciate the effort.
Yes, of course. No problem. Now, would you like that ointment for your face?
I don't think there's anything wrong.
It's rude to say anything.
We're just worried about you, that's all.
You're fine.
Am I okay?
I don't, do I see a rash on his face, or is it just his...
Make a perception check.
15.
Okay. Nothing stands out to you.
I think you look like you're not dying.
If it gets any worse, I think I'll come back.
No, please do. Don't. There's no heroes when it comes to skin conditions. I mean, this here, we could probably do something about that.
Sometimes this stuff comes out of nowhere. I just try to show her a piece of my skin. I don't know where this is from, but...
Is it on the front there? You have fur as well? Is that what you're?
Scales.
Oh, this is sorry. Yes. Oh wow, that is a bad case of dry skin. I do have something you could use on that.
I've grown to like it, actually. It makes me feel like a snake.
What? Why would you want to feel like a snake? Wouldn't you like to have, like, beautiful soft skin? She kind of strokes her own face.
Snakes are scary creatures.
Yeah, but nobody likes scary creatures.
Exactly.
Okay.
He happens to be my favorite scary creature.
This helps in battle when I freak people out. They don't want to catch it.
Okay. Well, good luck with that.
Have a good day.
You as well. She kind of turns to say, like, oh dear, what did they do to you? Like, you know, she
It's okay.
Like, pulls a little bit of the makeup off. Like, oh my god, what have you been using on yourself? No, this is no way to treat your face.
I'm sure it's fine.
No, this it
Ray,
won't
let's
do
take care of
anything
yourself.
for your skin. If you're
I don't
going
remember
if
that.
you're going to use a remedy mask for the mornings, you need to use a proper one. He pulls herself behind the counter again.
I'm just gonna leave.
Okay. The rest of you guys do.
Oh my god, we need to leave this town.
Everyone here is crazy.
You guys all leave?
Do you have anything for this? He just reaches over his arm.
Oh, you poor thing. No, I can't help you with metal. Now, where did your friend go? And she's holding this, like, small bottle.
He's sensitive about his condition.
Oh, yes. I imagine he would be. Please, give him this.
Okay.
No one should have to treat their face that way. Anything else for you guys?
No.
No? Don't need any potions? Anything that I can help you with?
How much are your healing potions?
Healing potions, yes. Do you want the basic ones, or do you want my special blend?
What's the difference?
Oh, my special blend is obviously better. And with that
That's
comes
it.
a much steeper cost.
What are the prices?
Well, for your basic healing potions, it'd be 25 gold each. But if you want my special blend, it'll be 80 gold.
I think one of your regular ones for now would be great.
Absolutely. She goes past you to one of the shelves. You can see a bunch of potions of different colors. There's one section of them that are all generally red. Down below, there's a red one that has a slight twist of green in it. She pulls one of the basic red ones off the top and hands it to you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I will pay her.
Yeah, she takes it, and as she takes it, she comes to you. See, this is someone who's looked after themselves. You see this? This is...
My arms are bare at the moment right now, by
Yeah.
the way.
Wait, she's looking at your face.
Okay, good.
Like, this is someone who looks after... This is someone who comes from money. This is someone who looks after themselves.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
You gotta treat yourself.
Anyways, have a wonderful day and walk out.
You as well.
Bye.
Bye.
Back out.
You guys end up back out on the street.
I don't want to talk to anyone else.
Okay, Evander. This is yours.
I will take it.
Nobody should treat their face that way.
Did she like mess up?
It's not like pulled right off, but she did, like, there's a couple of finger lines where she like pulled away some.
I have to fix that.
You might want to buy a mirror.
You spent a couple of minutes just like smoothing it out.
Yeah. And then is there like a general store or something that I could buy like a mirror at? He dives into the face.
Do you ask them, or are you just gonna look around?
Yeah, you're probably
Mirror.
right.
Prestidigitate
well,
a
there
mirror
was
right from him.
there's a travel store back there. I mean, it might not have a glass mirror, maybe polished metal or something, but it could do the job. Maybe they had glass mirrors, I'm not sure. Not something I'm too worried about.
That's fair. Doesn't hurt to ask, though. Yeah, I'll head back there.
I'll show you the way.
Thanks.
Everybody follows?
Sure.
So you guys go back over to Garrett's Supplies. You walk in, he's over at one side, putting stuff up himself. Oh, hello. You guys need something else?
Yes, I was hoping you might have a mirror.
A mirror. It just basic mirror.
Yeah, just like not a wall mirror, like.
Yeah, no problem. He walks off over to one area and comes back. He's got a small little rectangle piece of polished metal. Basically, it's just a small shading mirror.
Okay.
I got this. That'll do the trick for you.
How much is it?
It's 6 silver.
Okay. I'll toss my gold.
Oh, well. You want me to get you some change, man?
Not at all. Thank you for your time.
Thanks a lot.
Have a good day.
You as well.
Anybody else have anything else they want to do?
I don't even know where we could begin to try to find their fighters, but I don't know if I want to speak with them.
Yeah.
They're fighters. I mean, they must have a militia or a guard
Every town
unit.
has to.
Be pretty obvious. I mean, if we check out some of the larger open areas, they'd have training grounds, I think. Dummies, archery butts.
Yeah, I guess we can take a look.
Yeah.
Or just look for places with high walls, high fences, someplace that's guarded. I mean, they wouldn't want the crossbows and the like to be in the hands, and firearms too. They've got to have those somewhere. Wouldn't mind seeing where they're getting sold here.
Sounds like a good plan to me.
What are you guys looking for?
Anything that would be kind of like army related. Like a place where there's obviously training dummies, or like he was saying, something that's like guarded, you know, maybe with a couple patrols walking around.
High walls.
One of
that
those
sort of
crazy surplus stores.
thing.
You remember when you first came to town, one of the things you passed was actually like a very high hedge that had a big gate in the front of it,
That would probably
towards
make
the
sense.
center of town.
Well, it's either military or government based. Either way, might be able to point the right direction.
Worth a shot.
We got nothing to do till lunch.
At least we could find someone who might point us in the right direction, if not.
Exactly.
You guys just gonna try to head towards the middle of town?
Sounds like a plan.
While I was in that store, could I have bought like some
Somewhat.
tobacco?
Yeah, you would have been able to
General
find
store?
tobacco.
Okay. It wasn't like anything super important, so how much would it cost me?
How much are you looking for? Like just a little amount, or are you want like a tin?
I as Greg know nothing about tobacco. Would a tin last me like a while?
Depends how much you smoke.
Not much.
Okay, yeah, a tin will last you quite a while if you don't
Okay.
smoke very much.
Yeah.
In
I'll
this
get a tin.
campaign, you've smoked that thing twice,
Yeah.
so it's probably gonna last you a while.
Okay, a tin of tobacco would cost you 2 gold. So.
2 gold. Alright, I'll give him 3 gold.
Okay.
Like you
I-
wrote the spot for silver or copper, but you refused to use it.
Never ever use it.
We're just gonna keep making you guys pay for things in weird denominations.
So that you get that extra gold every time.
So you guys
You
just
don't
keep
have
paying
to.
me more.
I can't wait to play an Electrum.
Yeah, I can't wait to get the Electum pieces.
It doesn't exist.
Yeah, it's not a real thing.
Of course it does.
No, it doesn't.
No, it's not an actual thing. Okay, so
Yeah,
your
it's a half gold.
your guys' entire strategy is just head towards the middle of town. Yeah.
Right now, yeah.
Yes.
Looking for.
I don't really have much to
like I
do.
said,
I'm
looking for
falling
high
on the
walls,
wall.
high hedges, something that would be able to be visible with
Okay.
distance.
I mean, you know what? I would ask someone if there's like something like that, like around like
Militia, military.
or, military guard or something like that.
Okay, so you just look for the closest person. Like
Just it's like, excuse me.
So you come out, and it's not terribly busy. There's a few people milling around. One woman's going past in a long skirt and black corset.
If she's like rushing, like I wouldn't.
No,
like
she's just walking along.
Excuse me. I'm looking for. My friend here's looking to see if he can find a place, like some kind of defense of this town. Do you guys have like a guard, a militia?
Oh yeah, we have the militia over by the mayor's house.
Fair enough. Which direction is that?
Oh, it's off to the west there.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.
Off we go.
So you guys swing off onto another road just past Allen's Market.
We're zigzagging on this down amazing.
Well, you kind of like, they're all kind of in a similar area. So you guys go back past, head down the road. There's a couple of houses and different buildings. On the one side you hear this constant ringing of metal. As you go by, there's a low, wide shop. Out to the side you can see an open air forge. There's somebody out there kind of banging away, and they walk back in. Up on the front it says Natalie's Arms and Natalie's Armor. You guys continue on by. A lot more houses now as you're kind of leaving this area. As you turn down one street, kind of looking around to see if you can find anything. There's 4 men in. Four men. They're wearing like a green and black uniform, breastplate, short sword at the side, carrying spears. They go running down the street. One of them kind of stumbles, drops his spear, and he goes, come on, they need all of us. Picks up his spear and keeps going. They bustle on down the street past you guys.
I'm gonna follow them.
Okay.
This sounds like what I'm looking for.
Why do we always damn it headlong? Alright. No, come on.
Oh, where the hell are you going? I'll run after.
Okay. So they go running back up the street you guys just came down. They come out into kind of where a few of those shops were and turn north. As you guys continue following, you see another cluster of them running up a side street and kind of up ahead of you. You continue on up and you kind of find yourself in an area where there's a lot more like lumber yards and processing, like manufacturing, not really manufacturing, but where they're working the wood and treating the wood. And that up ahead you can see towering over you this large 3-story building that you can gather is a large mill. All the soldiers kind of go up towards it and then turn off east again. You continue to follow them. At this point ahead of you, you can see about 12 of these guards scattered along, all rushing in that one area, in that one direction.
Dibs.
I missed something.
No, he's just 5.
Yeah.
As you guys continue, the houses start to kind of fall away. Comes out into like a field. You can see a forest up ahead of you in the distance. They continue hustling through the field. A couple times you see them up ahead kind of stop and catch their breath and then keep going again. You continue on for about 10-15 minutes, and then you can see a scattering of like tents and that sort of stuff. You can see wood piled off to the one side. There's some horses and oxen milling off to this one side. And there's a gathering of these soldiers in the uniform. You guys continue following them. They're all kind of like gathered up and talking, and then they're hurrying off in little groups off past the tents towards the forest.
Does it look like someone in charge?
There is somebody there giving instructions to all of them.
Do you have your armor and weapons on you?
Probably not.
I was going to say, because Ivan does not.
Well.
I'm dressed as Evander, so I don't.
Denver's pretty much set.
Yep. Just making sure.
you guys are hustling along, kind of panting. I was like, wait, you don't even have your weapons.
I approach the guy anyways in charge.
Sorry, this area's off limits, so you gotta go back to town.
We saw some soldiers running around. They looked worried. We just came to this town. We're a group of fighters. Do you need any assistance?
Group of fighters?
We don't have our armor on us. We wanted to see if there was any dire emergency before running back to our rooms.
I can't discuss about that kind of stuff. We'll handle it. Don't worry. Just enjoy the town.
We don't need any details, but if you guys need help, if something's wrong, we're here to offer our assistance.
Make a persuasion attempt.
15?
15. Kind of looks around. Look, it could use some help. I don't. These men aren't very well trained. Just, keep it quiet. Don't tell anybody there's a problem.
Nobody needs to know.
All right. Fair enough. Go get your stuff. Get back here.
We'll be here shortly.
Maybe not.
Let's just run.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait here, guys.
Alright, I start running back.
Yeah. He turns and he rushes off with a couple of his...
I'm gonna go full speed, like double dash.
Yeah,
As fast as I can.
my God.
He can't. He can be faster than us. We can't.
So, Braille boots it. You guys hustle back. Make a Constitution save.
Constitution 11.
Okay. So you're panting pretty good when you get back to the inn. You
Okay.
rush into your room and get your stuff.
Yeah, I'll throw my stuff on. If they're not there by the time I put my stuff on, I'll start like dragging Az and stuff out.
Okay. So you start dragging it. You kind of like are part way down the hallway. You come.
Oh no, sorry, I don't mean like out. I mean like out of his pack, so that it's
Oh,
all
okay.
like.
So you drag all the stuff out. Kind of at the time you're getting all of it out, you guys make it back to the inn.
Alright, I'll start heaving it on as fast as possible.
Okay. You're wearing heavy armor, it's gonna take you a bit.
I'll start doing the same. I'll go to those guys, say, use the hand, use the help getting this stuff on.
Yeah.
I'll give them a hand however I can.
Okay.
Straps or whatever.
Okay, so it takes you guys a little bit, you rush through it, get it on to the best of your ability, get your stuff together, take off again.
Oh, I was hoping it'd be longer before I threw this back on.
Everybody make a Constitution check.
17?
9.
11.
11. Okay. So you guys hustle back pretty quickly. You notice Rail's lagging a little bit, but he's naturally a little faster than you guys, so he generally keeps up, even though you can tell he's pretty winded. You guys make your way back out through town as best as you remember to get where you're going. During this period, what do you do?
I'd probably see if I can get some more information what's going on from the guy in charge and all.
As soon as they turned and ran,
Yeah.
he took a couple people with him and he left.
Like gone? Or
He-
just
he-
deeper into the
he
camp?
went hustling off through the tents and that little area that you guys were in and out towards the woods.
I probably just waited for them then.
Okay.
I just didn't want to run when I don't have to.
Okay, so you just sit there. It takes probably about half an hour for them to get back. You can see them hustling across the field. They get to you. Other than Asimprof, they're pretty out of breath.
Where did he go?
Head that way as soon as
That
you guys
way?
left, yeah.
Alright, let's go, guys. Alright. Trying to take off towards the woods.
Okay. So you guys all take off. You go through this small camp, kind of over a slight rise. You can see now the edge of the forest, and you can see that even though at this distance you can tell that this edge of the forest is being worked on by the lumber companies, obviously, that operate the mill. Ahead of you, you can see a small group of people kind of gathered around. There's some of the soldiers there. There's a lot of people laying down, being looked at by people. up ahead you can see some soldiers well ahead at the edges of kind of where the forest is there, where it's been cut away. As best as you can tell from this distance, they appear to be fighting something. You can't really tell what it is from here.
Well, I'm lagging it then if I see combat.
Okay, you just heading straight for where the woods are?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll spend a turn to arcane charge the bolt to my crossbow and then try and keep up.
I'm just gonna put her in high gear.
Alright. But you guys stay together, or are you just getting there as fast as you can?
I'm just getting there as fast as I can.
I'll be lagging behind a little bit. I had to spend a little bit concentrating.
I think there we will call a break.
Alright.
Because if we get into this, we're
Not taking a break.
not taking a break.
Alright, battle scene, guys. So
5 minutes, we'll get ourselves refreshed, we'll be right back, and we'll pick it up from here.
Beauty.
Character may not approve, but he will find me useful. That is
He doesn't
undeniable.
dislike you, he was just upset.
What, Ramsey was?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Understandable.
We good? We back?
Yeah, we're back.
Oh,
We're back!
Warlock's here.
Okay, I think we get that pretty quick.
yep. Too bad everybody died.
Yeah, it's pretty
So
unfortunate.
sad.
Alright. Brian, pay attention.
Paying attention.
Okay, so you guys take off running. You kind of see a few of the people that are gathered around there, kind of like, but they don't really stop. There's people laid out that they're looking after. You guys rush forward, kind of up the rise. You can see now stumps here and there of where they've been cutting away trees. You come up into it. Everybody make a perception check.
well,
You can't do this.
11.
7.
that one.
2.
Oh, wait, no, it's a 9.
Okay. So you guys can't really see anything. There's some soldiers in various places a little ways away, but there's nobody really around your immediate area. You don't notice anything.
Okay, it's nice.
I thought we saw ones that were fighting something.
It looked like they were fighting something. Couldn't see anything that they were fighting.
Okay. We got up
But
here.
it was in a distance, and you just see like the way they were moving. You're kind of like, I think they're fighting something. But you got up here, you still don't really see anything.
I look around to see if I can find the guy in charge again. I don't know if he was armored differently or...
He looked exactly like the rest of them.
Okay.
You have a look around to see if you can just recognize like his face somewhere. You don't see him in your immediate vicinity.
I'd talk to someone close to me then. Where's the man in charge?
There's no one really like right around you guys. Where you guys just run in, there's like off to the sides. There's people, and again, like when you're looking, it's like it looks like they're fighting something, but I don't see anything.
Well, we'll go to the group to the right.
Okay, so you guys go running off. You taking off full speed again?
Yep.
Okay, so you go running off. You go running through, and you hear like this scrape of against wood, and you. What's your AC?
17.
Yeah. You take 1 point of piercing damage as he goes running by this one log. 3 of these dull yellow, like foot-long beetles with these chitinous plates across them detach and just jump and latch onto you, start biting.
Like they're stuck on me?
Yeah, they jump up. And they have these nasty, sharp legs, latch into you, and they just start biting. Your armor's keeping most of it out, but you can feel it. Everybody roll initiative.
Yes.
8.
22.
14.
7.
Gedrick, what do you do?
Okay, so one of them has jumped up on.
There's 3 of them around him. They all tried to get on him. One of them is on him biting.
Alright. I'll magic missile that one. Actually, you know what? Yeah.
+1 for every missile.
Yeah.
On the one that's biting him?
Yeah.
Okay.
$14.
14 hits? Or, sorry, 14 damage, magic missile, yes.
Yeah.
So the 3 bolts just slam into it and just scatter it everywhere. Completely disintegrates it.
Alright, that's my turn.
Okay.
Bonus actions.
So at this point, what's your AC?
Mine? 16.
Isn't it? You hear this buzzing sound, and very similar in shape and appearance, a little slimmer, a little lighter in appearance, but these wings out of them come swooping in around you. They try to sting you with these stingers that come out of the back of them, but they just can't quite hit you, as you notice just in time and duck down. But they're buzzing around you at this point. Realus, what are you doing?
I was up ahead, so I'll probably be still running for the...
You just keep taking off of that. Okay, you keep going. Not going to hit you, as 3 more of these beetles come crawling out of from around this log. They surround you. You're just surrounded by them right now. You're up.
I guess I'd kind of take my shield out at this point, so
Okay.
at least I could defend myself a little better. They're all surrounding me?
Yeah, they're all around you. The one that was on you got hit by the magic missiles, just disintegrated everywhere. But the other ones are all around you, trying to bite at you. You're kind of stepping back. And
Am I able to like take a step away from them, kind of, and then try to fire breath all of them?
you could. You will take attacks of opportunity.
Nah.
Okay.
Can't win them all.
What's your AC now?
19.
Yeah.
It's nice knowing you.
Screw the bugs.
The bugs.
Well, you took 30 attacks of opportunity.
So 4 points of piercing damage. And another 3 points of piercing damage as all of them just start biting and clawing at you. One of them's kind of climbing up your leg, you knock it back down. You get back to the far side of this cluster of them, and they're all kind of skittering over at you.
I unleash hell.
Okay. What's 14 for the dex save?
Yep. Oh, are you kidding me?
None of them make it.
Will they take 2 damage?
Oh. Choke and sputter a little bit, huh? That's sad.
Like, are you serious?
So you pull back and go to release this torrent of fire, but they're already there and kind of like biting at you. So as you release it, you kind of just sputter and don't get the full gout of flame you're used to getting. It kind of chars the outside of them. They kind of hiss and splutter at you, but it doesn't really seem to hurt.
I'm gonna action surge one of them.
Okay. See, action surge. Make an attack.
Well,
One hit. Okay, your shield.
Yeah, 1 hit. Nope.
What is it?
That's a 5.
Oh, jeez. 5 total?
Yeah.
Wow. So you stab it into the ground, it kind of skitters off to the side. Ivan, you're up.
Seeing them have some trouble, I'll skid to a stop as all these bugs are cropping up and take aim at one of them that's still skittering around trying to bite them and let loose with a elementally charged bolt.
Okay.
Nope. 7.
No. So you fire the bolt, it slams into the ground in the middle of this patch. You're like, there's so many, how could I miss? But just misses over the one.
Curse and sling the crossbow back onto my back.
Yeah.
End my turn.
End your turn. Gedrick, what are you doing?
How many are on me?
There's 3 of these things buzzing around you.
Okay. So I'm gonna hit each of them with 1 bolt.
Okay.
Do you want roll individually or?
Yeah, individual damage for each one.
3 for one.
Okay.
2 for the next. And 3 for the next.
Okay. So the bolts slam into them. You can see some of the the chitinous armor and plates on them kind of blast away, and they almost lose their altitude, pull themselves back up, and then you can hear that angry hiss as they set themselves and they come back at you. Very loose.
Still running.
As you're running, what's your AC?
It is 15.
15. So you're running along, and several of these bugs come out and leap at you, try to bite you, but you just manage to tumble your way over them. You just keep running.
Yeah, how far am I from the soldiers on?
You're probably about 40 feet from the soldiers.
Oh.
Just keep going.
Yep.
Alright, so you just leap over them, roll, get yourself up, and keep going. Gedrick, what's your AC?
16.
Yeah, that's hit. So make a Constitution save.
9.
So you take 4 piercing damage and 2 points of venom damage as they all come in and start stinging at you. Asmcroft. So they all start swarming around and biting at you again. You take 2 points of piercing damage. As a couple of them manage to get up and bite on you, you kind of swipe them off again.
Bring it.
It's your turn.
I will try the trusty tactic of skewering one of them.
Never fails.
Never fails.
Second times that it definitely fails.
Yep.
17.
Hits. Roll your damage.
9 damage.
Nice.
Nice. So you lunge forward. As you knock one off your leg, it kind of lands on its back. And before it can right itself, you lunge forward and stab down into it. Twist it. You can hear the crunching and cracking as it breaks through the shell. You just leave it there. The rest of them kind of hiss at you back away, and then they start jumping forward at you again. Ivan.
Alright, I'll dash forward, rip the warhammer into place.
Yep.
I'm going to be going after the beetles, just
Okay.
dragging the thing along the ground as I'm picking up steam, and I'm going to go for the golf swing, just trying to get one as far away from here as I can.
Okay. Make your attack.
16.
16 hits. Roll your damage.
That's gonna be 17 damage.
17 damage. Yeah, you come charging forward, just dragging your hammer through the ground, all the assorted foliage and different waste things from them cutting down these trees that's laying around. You swing it into it, it hits it, and it just goes spiraling away. And you can hear it land in the distance. As you do that, you kind of turn around as you hear this buzzing noise, and several of them fly in around you. Not going to hit you. So they buzz in around you and swoop past you as you duck away from it. Gedrick, what do you do?
How many am I seeing currently?
It's just a jump or a
Seeing
hammer.
just around you?
Like, on the field.
I approve.
Make a perception check.
So glad that hit me so well.
8.
8? You're not really sure. You know that there's some skidding up around these guys. You can see some buzzing around you.
Alright, well, I'm just going to try to get rid of the ones in front of me. I'm going to try the same tactic again.
Okay.
First one is a 3.
Okay.
3. And 4.
Okay. So, taking a second to try and concentrate as they're swooping in and stinging at you. You let loose your spell. The missiles kind of spiral out from you, and each one seeks out a target and smashes it. You can hear the cracking of shells as each one detonates, and you can see wings kind of fall apart and skitter away. Different pieces of them fall around you. You just annihilate all of them.
Nice work.
Really, so you get up to where the soldiers are, and you can kind of see there's two of them, and they're kind of standing there, and they're like shouting and screaming. You can see beetles around their feet. There's a few of these bugs buzzing around their heads, and they're just like stabbing wildly around them.
Alright. I'm gonna run up, I'll pull out the short swords and try and stab two of the beetles that are on the ground.
Okay.
First attack is a natural 1.
Oh, rail loose.
We
I'm back.
suck. We
What's
suck
your AC?
so hard.
15?
Yep.
Great. You just pinned one to the ground, he exploded 3 in one go, and I'm pretty sure he's getting hit by the beetle I sent flying that way.
you take 4 points of piercing damage as you get stung by the ones flying around. Make a Constitution save.
Oh boy. Constitution 19.
19. So you can kind of feel something pulse out of one of the stingers, but you manage to shrug it off. It just doesn't really seem to take effect on you.
Nice.
Okay.
Yep.
Next attack.
Oh, I get it. Okay. Yeah, I'll just swing at another one that's on the right.
Yep.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Nat 20.
Natural 1.
Natural 1. Put it away.
It wasn't that die the first time.
Put them both
With you coming in and stabbing at them and missing into the ground, and that they're all fully aware of you. The ones in the air kind of buzzing around you. The ones on the ground turn around and they leap up and start biting at you. You take 3 points of piercing damage as they just start like gnashing and clawing into you.
Awesome.
You guys are so good at this game.
I think I'm doing pretty well.
We are good at this game.
Super easy.
I mean, 3 out of 4 of us anyway.
Okay.
I know. Why do you think I keep using magic missile?
Where you are, you can see more of them kind of skittering up over this log by the side of you. You can kind of see where a few of them have been gathered, that the wood has been kind of all chewed up and mulched. They continue over it, hissing and moving in on you. Not going to hit. So they all kind of clamoring around you. You kind of like jump away from them and move off to the side. One's on you. You take 4 points of piercing damage. As the 3 that are still around you are just climbing up and biting. Your turn.
Oh, these things need to die. And as I pull another one out of my back, I'm going to stab at him. 9.
You roll a 9?
Yep.
So you stab down, just so frustrated that you're not even focusing on what you're doing. Stab it into the ground beside one.
Actually, I was going to second wind as a bonus action.
Yep, you can do
That
that.
doesn't give me con, does it?
No,
Okay.
D10 plus fighter level.
I'm gonna follow suit, play exterminator, and take an overhead swing at the one that he's not trying to stab.
Okay.
18.
18 hits, roll damage.
12 damage.
12 damage, huh? So you swing it over, bring it down, you just hear this crack, and it just splatters this horrible light green ichor out from inside of it. You can see all the chitinous plates are all like crumbled inwards around your hammer. You pull it away, it kind of like lifts up off the ground and then just falls off the hammer again.
Come on, you gotta put your back into it.
Oh, they just keep biting me.
You can hear the buzzing and they're swarming around above you still. Yeah, it's gonna hit. Make a Constitution save. You take 4 piercing damage from the stingers.
21 con save.
21? Yeah, you don't even notice any sort of venom to it. They're just kind of stabbing at you. Those Gedrick, what are you doing?
Alright, you said they're coming out.
There's 3 of them that came out and just kind of like rushed towards you around you. You managed to like step away from it. What are you doing? They're still like engaged with you, but you managed to avoid their attacks.
Okay. Is there more coming in, or is it like Are there
nothing that you noticed the last time you tried to see, but like when you destroyed the last ones, these ones kind of clambered up over and towards you.
Okay.
They're very hard to see in this environment. There's lots of like dried yellow grass plus like the wood and lumber and stuff that's around. They blend in very well.
Okay. Alrighty. They said there's 3 on me, and then how many on?
There's 3 around you. There's a couple on the ground around Azencroft and Ivan. There's a few buzzing around in the air above Ivan.
Okay. There's 2 above Ivan?
There's 3 above Ivan. There's 2 on the ground near them.
Never mind. Alright, I'm just gonna attack one in front of me.
Okay. Another magic missile?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have any area of effect stuff. 5 for 1.
5?
2 for the other. And then 4.
How many did you shoot?
3.
Did I miss something? Did you give me 4 numbers?
No?
What'd you give him?
He said 5 for
Five.
the 1. Like 5 for the
I thought he said 5, 2, 3, and 4.
No,
5,
it's
2, 4.
5 to 4.
My bad.
No worries. And then, as a bonus action, I'm going to convert my 3 sorcery points into a second level spell.
Okay. So you kind of sidestep their initial attack, release your spell again. Bolt slams into each of them. It's just blasting away chitinous plates and that. You can hear them hiss and clatter at you. They're not down, they're hurt. Rael, what are you doing?
I'm going to try and figure out how swords work.
Good time to learn.
Again.
Put the pointy end in the squishy thing so they scream.
On the ground or in the air?
On the ground, sorry.
Do you want to know how dice work?
Do you want me to count it on the table?
You roll it in the box.
Okay. Even worse. That one is 8.
No.
And 17.
17 hits, roll damage.
Congratulations.
Is it? Do I get a sneak? The soldiers in combat, or?
No, they're not really threatening this one right now. They're engaged with other ones.
Okay, so
No dex mod, 3 offhand.
3 damage?
yeah.
I know, don't worry.
It's been a while since you hit anything with a sword. I'm just checking.
It's been a while since I did anything.
Since you were blind.
Yeah.
Just focus. Think of it like a drunken in-lock.
So they all kind of move in on you as you stab at this one. You pull it out. It oozes this ichor back out of the wound, but it keeps going. They all close in on you.
Cool.
All 30 of them.
No Stacy in the party.
You take 4 piercing damage
Alright.
from the ones that are around your legs, just trying to claw up and bite at you. From the ones buzzing around your head, you take 3 piercing damage. Make a Constitution save.
I love that I have more AC than you.
Constitution 4.
4. And you take 4 venom damage. As you just feel this like pulse, and part of your arm goes numb where it stung you.
It's been sweet.
Yeah, it was good.
At least you spent your last night with someone you love.
Your what's your AC?
19.
19. They just barely don't get up. They're starting to like really climb up. You're fighting them off. There's only a couple left. Your turn.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm so like unimaginative. Actually, you know what? This one I'm gonna try to slide into its mouth.
So as it's like trying to climb up, you just like stab down into its mouth.
Yeah. Yeah, he's getting it.
Oh, that is a very nice number to see.
Crit him?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh.
You gotta go away now.
I guess 13 damage.
Hey,
13 damage.
13 damage.
hit them in the mouth more.
Yeah. It's not really clear how you did it with a trident, but you just cut him in half. Just straight up the middle of them, and it just like 2 pieces fall apart.
This is what happens to your brethren. I yelled at the bugs.
Ivan, you're up.
Alright.
What, they don't reply?
Getting tired of these things buzzing around me, so I'm just gonna start whirling the hammer around my head like that, trying to swat him out of the air.
Okay.
Apparently that's not how you use a hammer, natural one.
Natural 1.
Oh god, no! No!
Roll a d20.
I like how he started it by saying he swings it around.
17.
17. Okay, roll damage for your hammer.
Glad I went to one hand with that. Plus my relevant modifiers?
Yeah.
9 damage.
Okay. You take 4 points of damage as this glancing blow. Ivan just starts swinging it around. Doesn't quite estimate, like, where you are as he's just trying to swat these flies, and he just clips your shoulder.
Oh my god! Nothing but pain! When did you join their team?
Oh, shut your mouth, Max.
I apologize, Ivan. They just crit you.
No.
We're gonna die from bugs. We're gonna die from bugs.
I'm not gonna die, I'm gonna die from Ivan.
So you take 8 piercing damage.
Alright.
Roll a Constitution save.
16?
Yep. So you make the save.
Oh.
And they're just swarming around, just stabbing at you with their stingers. Gedrick, what are you doing?
I'm going to hit the 3 in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
With a magic missile.
Well, if I had a fireball yet at this point, I would be using
You
that.
could
but-
murder the whole party.
I know. Actually.
Except for me. I'm already dead from the bugs.
Yeah, so I get 4 on this one because it's the second level.
Okay.
There's 3 ahead, 3 in front of me.
3 in front of you, yeah.
Any of them not looking hurting?
They're all looking pretty rough.
Alright, cool. Well, then just
You've already hit them all with the magic missile.
one of the flying ones then.
One of the flying runs around Ivan?
Yeah, so it'll be like the 3 in front of me and then 1.
Yep.
3,
Okay.
2, 5, and 3.
Okay. So the missiles all spiral out and strike through different targets. 2 of the ones in front of you, you just splatter. One of them, it blows a chunk off the back plate of it, but it's still just like hissing and moving forward at you. It slams into one over your head and kind of like knocks it out of the air, but it catches itself before the ground comes buzzing back up at you.
Whew. Thanks, Gedrick, but give a man a warning.
Can't hit you.
The one in front kind of tries to jump forward and bite at you, but it's pretty damaged at this point. It doesn't really get up there. Yeah, you just kind of knock it away with your foot. Rail.
Let's try it again.
Okay.
Kick it away with my sandal.
Alrighty. First attack. 9.
Nope.
Second attack. 17.
17 hits.
It's not the exact
Three
numbers.
damage.
Aren't those the exact same numbers?
8 and 17 last time.
Sorry. You're getting a little better.
But 3 damage.
Same
right?
damage.
It's
yeah.
really hurt as you stab it again, but the other blade just misses. It's kind of like crawling along as one of his legs is kind of bent in the wrong way, but it's still like moving forward at you as the other ones kind of hiss and crawl towards you. Is it 15 AC?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so the ones on the ground don't manage to get at you, but the ones in the air come back in again. Make a Constitution save.
Is it really necessary?
You take 4 piercing damage.
Oh, it is.
Make the save.
14?
Yeah. So you managed to shrug off the effects of the venom. At this point, the other 2 soldiers come running over. They try to stab the bugs in front of you. They really suck at what they do.
Nice.
So they stab forward at them and they kind
I
of
can't judge them.
scatter to the side and hiss at them and turn around a little bit, but yeah, they didn't really have much effect on that one. The one left in front of you jumps forward and tries to bite you, like sweep it away. Your turn.
Well, since the face thing worked before, he's getting it right in the mouth.
Yeah, so as he jumps forward and tries to bite you.
14.
Hits. Roll damage.
Nice. Very fortunate. 6 damage.
6 damage? Yeah, you jab it halfway up through this creature and pull it back out. Yeah, just kind of falls apart at the front.
Can I look around quick to see if how everyone else is doing?
You have a look around. Ivan's right next to you, and he's just being like swarmed by these flying versions of what you just fought, and they're just darting in and stabbing him with these stingers and darting back out, and he's having trouble kind of keeping pace with them. Gedrick seems to have cleaned up what he's doing. You can see one kind of threatening him, but it's not looking so good. Off in the distance, you can see Rael and 2 of these soldiers kind of like fighting something that you can't see.
No, so he's fine. Alright, I guess I'll try to make my movement towards Ivan, or to try to get
He's right near you. You can basically just jump right into it.
Maybe try to get in the way, I don't know.
Okay, so you move a little closer to Ivan.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's it for that round.
Ivan, your turn.
I'm gonna watch the movement a little carefully, weave back and forth as they're dipping and diving, and when I see a chance, I'm gonna try and swing the hammer and just pound one into a nearby tree. Just pin him, squish him like, well, the bug he is. 15?
15 hits, roll damage.
And that'll be 6 damage.
6 damage. Nice. So yeah, you kind of look around, get a second to set yourself. You see the one that got blasted and is hurt and is not flying quite so well. You see as it tries to dive in on you, there's a little hitch in it, how it comes in at you. You bring the hammer around, catch it on the hammer, carry it all the way down, and smash it into a tree stump. And it just obliterates it. All that's left on the stump is wings. Okay. What's your AC?
16, but I'll be using my reaction turn at 18.
It hits you, so you use your reaction.
Yep.
Hit the shield up just in time to catch one of them and deflect it away.
Alright.
Gedrick.
Alright, so there's... Sorry, because things are dying, so...
There's one in front of you still.
Okay.
And then there's a few buzzing around these guys.
How many?
There's 2 buzzing around them.
2? Alright. So... Those are the flying ones?
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, cool. They're gonna get 2 each.
Okay. And they're getting 2 each. You're leaving the one in front of you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll squish him later. Alright, so first one is getting 7
7 damage?
damage. And then 7 damage.
7 damage? So, as you squash this one, the other...
I went 4!
So as you squash this one into the stump, the other 2 dive into the opening of your defenses, and these arcane missiles come flying past and just slam into them, disintegrate them in the air. The one next to you kind of jumps at you and bites, but his pincers just don't quite get to your boots.
Hell of a light show.
I have sandals on.
You have sandals on? Well, I don't know what he was doing, but he just
He messed it up.
didn't seem to sink into you. You wear sandals? What's wrong with you?
You got tough feet.
Yeah.
Scales on them too?
Nope.
Okay, so it's Gedrick Rail.
Alrighty. I'm gonna try and stab the one that I hurt, and then my second attack, I'm gonna swing at one of the ones that's in the air around me.
Okay.
So screwed.
Yeah, I'm dead.
You ran so far away.
9.
Nope.
9.
Nope. So, as you're fighting, you're like, stop. Just swinging around. You don't hit anything.
Hits it with the flat side of the blade.
The soldiers did their job this time. So the one that was wounded, one of the soldiers rushed for the spear and just skewers it.
I think that the soldier was wounded. I was like...
And the soldiers are pretty chewed up too. He steps forward, stabs one. The other guy steps forward and skewers one beside it. Twists the spear to crack the shell and rips it back out. 2 of the ones on the ground are down.
Nice.
The remaining one turns around and attacks them. It's gonna hit. Okay. And the ones in the air, I'm swooping in at you again. It's gonna be a 9.
Oh. So good at rolling those.
So they swoop past you, just duck your head, and they don't manage to get in. Eisencroft, you're up.
So, Gedrick blew those ones up.
Yep.
How far is he?
Forever.
No.
He's pretty far away from you guys.
Like how far?
Probably about 80 feet.
Oh,
Yeah, 80, 90 feet. He went dashing off.
Well, if Gedrick has the time to help us, I trust that he's okay. I'm going to start my run, and I'm going to pull out my drum and just go, we got this! We got this!
As you run.
Okay, so you start playing the drum, make a performance check.
One. No, I'm kidding. Don't roll one.
That's going to be an 8.
An 8? Okay, so the effect on 8.
Yep. Well, who's in range?
Everybody that can hear it.
So everyone can roll 1d4 for temporary hit points.
So you just hear Eisencroft running, we got this! And he's banging on this drum. There's these just low, bassy noises coming out of this drum. Boom, 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 boom.
awesome.
Okay. Ivan?
Going to drop the warhammer, sling the crossbow back off my back, load it, take aim, and yell 4, and fire at the last one in front of Gedrick.
Okay. You were at disadvantage. You were in melee with something. Oh.
Nope.
Nope, sorry. Looking at the wrong one. Yes, they were all dead. Yeah.
Yep.
Fire.
That'll be 20 to hit.
20 to hit? Yes, it hits.
That'll be 9 damage.
9 damage. Yeah, you just staple it to the ground.
Alright. That'll scoot back with the warhammer and take on after Eisencroft.
Okay. You take off. Gedrick.
Alright, so I'll run forward towards Railus. He's how far?
From you, he'd probably be about 110, 115 feet.
Alright, so I can go 30.
60 if you dash.
You can take the dash action.
I don't know, I'm just trying to think what my range is on my spells. That's not what I wanted.
And there's that 6 seconds.
Sorry.
Gedrick pulls out.
I've just been using one. Let's pull
He
this
doesn't have a
up.
spell book, it's all inside him. He looks deep within himself.
I said he pulls out his cell phone.
Oh, I thought his spell book, you said spell book.
No.
Okay, cool. How many around him?
Around him, there are 4 still around him.
Cool. They're all gonna get 1.
90 feet range?
120.
20 foot range.
Okay.
I won't even move.
Okay. You stay where you are, release another spell.
Alright, 1. So 3.
Okay.
4.
Okay.
3. And 3.
Okay. So it blasts into all of them. They kind of like, the ones in the air get knocked out, pick themselves back up, buzz back around you. The one on the ground, you can see it blast part of one of the plates off the back, but it skitters forward at the soldiers again. So it's Gedrick, Rail.
I'm gonna take the same approach. Still trying to stab.
Miss them?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and stab one, and then flail a sword in the air to try and kill the ones below me.
Okay.
Careful with that flail word. 9?
7?
Nope.
You poor soul.
He has so
22.
many dice.
22. Is
Did you sleep on your right arm like funny?
that the ones in the air?
Roll with the other hand.
What's that?
Are the ones in the air?
Yeah.
Roll with the other hand.
I meant rails, right.
Maybe you should have.
1.
Yep. So you slice right through one.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty hurt. Got hit by a magic missile.
Thank God. You did it. It was all you.
Go Rail!
We're gonna give you a participation.
What's your AC?
60.
60?
15.
They don't hit.
Oh,
They
thank
go
God.
buzzing past you as you slice one in half. They kind of change their path and miss. The two soldiers run, keep going.
Thank God these bugs are learning from me. You just miss your targets every time.
Keeps the battle going longer.
Yeah. So the first soldier stabs forward, the bug skitters to the side, the second one skewers him. So one on the ground goes down. Azencross.
I'm still running towards him. Because I guess he was in the direction of the large group of soldiers, right?
Was a couple of them there.
Oh, just the two?
Yeah.
Oh.
Off to the right, yeah.
Well, if I saw those ones die, or are they still kicking?
They're still going, they're helping them.
Alright, yeah, I'm going towards that then.
Okay.
I
So
wouldn't make it in time.
And you're dashing?
I can't do an action when I dash, right?
No.
I guess I'm dashing.
Okay. So you'd be able to get there just at the end of this turn. You come running up. Ivan.
And we'll just keep plodding along, get the crossbow situated back comfortably on my back, and charge my warhammer.
Okay.
Get it nice and lightninged up.
Yep. Gedrick.
I'm going to hurl a firebolt at one of the flying ones.
Okay.
A 12?
Nope. Just misses past one.
I'll start heading forward towards them.
Okay. So you start moving forward.
Actually, can I see if there's any more for coming out or?
Make a perception check.
Good. 21.
21. You do notice movement off to the side behind one of the logs.
Okay. Try to head away from it, but keep my eye on it.
Okay, so you keep your eye on it, move around. As you move past it, you can see there's more of them sitting on there. They're just like munching away on the tree. You can see part of the log that's there has been like mulched. So it's your turn. Rail.
Gonna be like, these aren't working. I'll put my swords away and try and take the daggers. Stab two of the ones in the air.
Okay.
Roll with the other hand.
No.
Try.
No.
Just try. I
Nine?
should have tried.
Nope.
And 17.
Hits.
3.
3 damage. So you stab up. One of them just gets stuck on the dagger. You bring it down and it falls off onto the ground. Last one swoops in.
Sorry, I made a mistake there. I rolled a d6 again for damage. So it wouldn't have been 3. Hits 3, never mind.
Okay. Stab him, you kill him.
I just wanted to make sure that
The last one swoops in. You take 1 point of piercing damage.
Thank God for that temper.
Make a Constitution save.
Oh. 18.
18, yeah, you make it. You shrug off the effects of it. The soldiers come forward. Yeah. So as it stabs you, the guy stabs way closer to you than you would like him to be stabbing and just knocks it right out of the air, smashes into the ground, wipes it off with his spear.
Nice.
Okay. Azencross.
I'm gonna look around to see if
You
there's.
get there just as one goes down.
I'd look for more soldiers fighting, or if we see a large group of them anywhere.
Make a perception check.
That's an 8.
8. You look around, you don't really see much movement in the field. You do notice farther into this area that's been kind of clear cut, there is a group of soldiers up there.
Let's start dashing towards them.
Start taking off. Okay. Ivan?
Keep trucking forward, trying to catch up with these guys. Take the dash action.
Okay. So you can see ahead of you, Azencross gets up to them, and then suddenly takes off farther into this area.
I'll be charging up to rail for now.
Okay.
Will I get there with the dash action?
So you'd be able to get there, yeah.
Any enemies left?
Nope.
Alright, so we'll charge up. and sort of, I guess, put my hand on Rail's shoulder. He looks a little beat up there. You all right?
I'm fine. Help him.
Who?
Hasn't. He ran off.
All right, and I'll start taking off after that way too.
The two soldiers are kind of there. It's like, oh, thanks for your help, friend. That's crazy. We're pretty banged up. We're going back to the little camp there. You might want to join us.
Yeah.
Unless you want some more. I mean, looks like the fighting's still going on.
I'll join you.
You can see all over them. They're just like cut and bleeding.
I feel much the same.
Yeah. So you start walking back out towards that little spot where you could see that they were tending to people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gedrick, what are you doing?
Again, I'll probably keep looking around. Is it the only amount that I see, or is there more off further to the woods?
Perception checks. Check.
9, 8.
Nothing stands out.
Alright, well, I would probably have to whistle over to these guys and point out the ones that I do see. Are they moving at all, or are they just chilling the log?
They're just kind of walking along the log, munching away on it.
How many?
3 of them. They're way up ahead of you. You never moved originally.
Oh,
So you've moved one movement, so they're like 80 feet away and they're dashing farther.
fair enough. I'll just keep an eye on that for now.
You just stand there and keep an eye on them?
Yeah, probably like take a walk that way. If it doesn't seem like there's danger, I'd go slowly, but I keep an eye on that.
So you're gonna walk up to them? Make a stealth check.
Not them. Them.
Towards them?
Yeah.
Okay. So you go walking along, make a stealth check. Okay. So you guys go charging off. Takes you a couple rounds. You get deeper in. Make perception checks.
2.
And a 5.
Okay.
You're supposed to be the perception guy.
I can't. My helmet keeps bouncing. I can't see and hear and.
So you guys keep charging. You're starting to close the gap on it. You're getting pretty close. A big swarm of them just start flying around you, buzzing around. It's going to be 21 on you and an 11 on you.
What's that?
You had damage.
Yeah, 21 damage. So,
I have some crap.
make a Constitution save. You take 5 points of piercing damage.
16.
Okay. So you manage to shrug off the effects of the venom. But yeah, you take 5 points of piercing as they swarm around. What are you guys doing? Azencross.
Gonna grab old Trusty. And wait, they're flying ones?
Yeah.
All of them?
Yeah.
How many?
6. Okay.
9.
9 does not hit.
Just dodges it in the way.
Just you're stabbing up, and it's hard to see. They're just all swarming around. Ivan.
Gonna try and take just a sweep at one as it's coming in. Just try and bat it back away.
Okay. You just maintain your pace walking.
Yeah. Have they started moving at all, or?
Well, you've walked away from those ones. You can't really see them at this point.
Fair enough. Yeah,
14.
Maintain my pace.
14 hits.
Keeping an eye out for anything.
Okay.
9 bludgeoning and 4 electric damage.
Yeah, you hit it, and it just explodes in this discharge of electrical energy.
It's like the fly swatters. Just
Yeah.
That's exactly why I did that.
A couple of wings just down.
Teach you how to do that. Slap a generator to this thing. People would love it.
the generator, eh?
You can see probably about 40 feet in front of you, there's a cluster of soldiers, and they're all like stabbing outwards, but they've kind of formed themselves up. So it's going to be an 11 at you and a 16 at you.
Reaction.
Sorry, I shouldn't have told you. It hit you.
If it hits, I'm going to make the reaction.
So you managed to block the one that swoops in on you. You guys get your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna see if I can't catch that one as it's coming our way. I'm gonna try and slam it into the ground. 21 to hit.
Yep.
8 damage.
Yep. So as it bounces off of your shield, you bring the hammer down over top, catch it. You smash on top of it. You can hear the cracking of the exoskeleton as it bashes down and just it doesn't move again once it hits the ground.
Don't let me show you up, mutt.
This isn't quite electric. And I'll turn it, and I'll just try to bat it out of the air.
Okay.
14.
14 hits. Make your attack. Make your damage roll.
2 damage.
That's fair.
Okay.
Is it stunned?
So you club it and it loses altitude. It's upside down, but it managed to catch itself, flip itself over, and buzz up back into the swarm of them. Gedrick, you kind of made your way. Sorry, Raelus, looking at. Yeah.
I felt rich for a second.
I mean, it's such nice skin.
Raelus, you're making your way back with the soldiers. They kind of come into this area. You can see a few soldiers leaving this area, bandaged up, and they're moving back into the clear-cut area. You kind of sit down, and one of them comes by and has a look at you, starts wrapping bandages around. Gedrick, you continue to walk. You can see movement up in the distance as people are still kind of struggling with something you can't quite see from here. Azencroft and Ivan, you guys are up again. That's 19 against Azen, and 22. Sorry, again, they hit you.
Shield up. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They're expecting it this time.
3 piercing on Azencroft. Make a Constitution save. 3 piercing.
Doesn't get through the shield.
What's that?
Doesn't get through the shield. Do I still make a con save? The belt shield.
Oh, okay. No.
Okay.
What's in that one?
A nat 1 on your con save.
Yeah.
You take 5 points of venom damage.
That was poo.
Take your turns.
Okay.
One of the ones that got me, or actually the one I hit before, is getting another swat. I just want to beat this one in submission.
Okay.
And again, I'll wait for one to swoop down. I'm just going to try and sidestep and smash it back into the
18.
ground.
3 damage.
Yep. You just beat it to a pulp with the back of your trident.
20 to hit, 7 damage.
Okay. You just obliterate one in the air. You crack it. It's kind of smushed in on the front, and it just spirals down and lands.
I think I could market this for this.
I'd buy one.
That's 19 on you. And 20. You get hit.
Yeah. Fine.
You put your shield up.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Am I rolling for con?
Yeah, both of you make a con.
Yeah, I'll have to this time.
21.
Okay, so you make it. You take 1 point of piercing damage.
13 for con.
Yeah. 1 point of piercing damage. You manage to avoid the effects of the venom.
Right, shield just breaks down at that point.
Okay. You guys get to go. You continue walking. You're kind of closing in as these guys have stopped moving. You can see them like fighting something around them.
I can't see what they're fighting.
Not exactly from here. I mean, the bugs are fairly large for bugs, but they're not so big that you can see them from where you are. Because you were walking, they were dashing up ahead of you.
Yeah.
I'm going to just heave it back. Rather than having it facing like flat side, I'm going to turn it again and then just bring it down on one of them. It was a 17.
Okay.
I'm just going to try and bat one out of the air as it's flying towards me again.
4 damage.
4 damage.
Jesus. 23 to hit. 7 damage.
Okay, yeah, you just obliterate one again. You hit yours and you kind of cripple the wing, but it's still moving and flying around.
Come on! That's 4! Good thing we didn't have drinks on this.
That's a 17?
No.
No, so it tries to get back into you, but it just like, it's not flying straight. You guys are up.
Put your shield up.
I drop the trident and I just try to grab it out of the air with my claws and just like wreck its face. Just
Is there just the one
Attack
left?
with the claws?
yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Is it just the one left?
Yeah. I
Okay.
think so, isn't it?
Yeah.
14.
Hits. Should be a d6.
3 damage.
Okay, he had one hit. You just grab him and crush him in your
I
hand.
just squeeze and
I
stare
mean,
at you until
you're
juice drips
You're a
down
big
my
guy.
arm.
You're a big guy. You got big hands, but it's still kind of like hanging out both sides. But you grab it, it's trying to feebly try to sting you, and you just crush it. The ichor just kind of oozes down your hand. You throw it away.
Pile of slop.
Let's go.
Pick it up, trident, and we'll go on.
Wait. Quickly reaches into the pouch, hands you a potion.
You rock.
Regular potion.
Drink and run.
Yeah.
Yep.
Does he roll for that?
No, you roll your potion.
D4?
2d4 plus 2.
Does that count?
Roll it in your box.
Nice. That's exactly what I needed.
Not bad. 7.
8.
Yeah. Do you just continue walking?
Yeah.
Stay still pace.
I've noticed that like every time somebody runs, they get a tag. I'm just gonna.
We're gonna dash.
Okay, so you guys dash forward.
Couldn't be better timing.
You get into this cluster of soldiers. They're kind of like stabbing away. You can actually see the guy you talked to before is with this group of them. He's kind of shouting out directions. They seem to be a little more organized, doing a little better here. They're taking different ones down. You can see the ones in the air, like they're working together, where one will stab and kind of direct them off to the other one who will take them down. But there's lots of these bugs all around them, kind of like trying to climb into their formation. What do you guys do?
Like we're in there now?
Yeah, you got them.
Do they seem to have more emphasis on the flying ones or the ground ones?
Just whatever is really threatening on them.
Alright, I'm gonna start stabbing whichever one's closest and trying to make my way towards the guy barking orders.
Okay. So there's where you guys are kind of coming in. There's some of the ones crawling along the ground towards them.
Yeah, with my dash, I'm gonna run in and just try to skewer as we're going.
Okay.
Use my momentum.
Yeah, I'll take the advantage of the dasher bonus action and or charger bonus action to really just try and like again send this thing flying.
19.
19 hits.
Must have got caught up on a route when I did the golf swing. 7.
9 damage.
Yep. You just skewer right down through one, pull it back out. There's still just like bits and pieces left on the top of your trident. You come swinging through it, catches on something at the last minute, yank it forward, but you miss. You continue walking.
Do I see any though? Like,
You can see the cluster of people fighting. You can vaguely make out little points of things flying around them. You're probably in range of a magic missile if that's what you're looking to do.
firebolt.
How long is firebolt?
It's 120.
Okay, yeah, you can make a firebolt attack.
Cool. Natural 20.
Nat 20. Roll your damage.
Shit.
10s.
Yeah. I looked it up like 10 minutes ago and I've been walking since. 11 damage?
2d10 and you rolled 11?
Yeah.
That's average.
That's
That's
It was an
exactly
8 and a
average.
3.
Yeah. Yeah, above you guys, one of them just bursts into flame and disappears. Okay, you two.
I'm heaving the shield on the ground. And I'm just gonna start two-handed stabbing him.
Okay.
I'll go back to the two-handed grip and I'm just going to go overhand and again try and turn that one that I missed into a pothole.
Actually, I'm gonna bring it right over and try to just ream the one.
Yep.
20 to hit.
Hits.
Natural 1.
Natural 1.
6 damage.
Okay. What's your AC now?
17.
So you stab forward, but you overexpose yourself a little bit. Stabbing in, they come forward and jump at you, but they don't quite get through your armor and that. You did how much?
6 damage.
6 damage. So you smash into one. You flatten one side of it. It's like pretty crippled, but it's still like kind of crawling along.
Ah, disappointing.
Gedrick?
Fireball. I'm still walking the entire time, right?
Yep. You're walking your 30 feet up and firing another one. You can start
Firebolt, that is.
Firebolt, yeah.
11?
11 does not hit. So you fire one just over top of them. It goes streaking off and kind of fizzles out. you guys, what are you doing? Yep, keep attacking.
I'm gonna just try and stomp the one that I've already crippled.
14.
14 hits.
6.
You go to make a stomp.
Yeah.
You stomp down. You stomp on the part that's already kind of crushed, and it just like starts like gnawing up at you.
3 damage.
3 damage. Nice. 2-handed too.
That's exactly what I would have done if I would have stomped on it.
Okay, so you stab down, and it breaks in, but it doesn't quite push in fully into this insect. You pull it back out. Gedrick.
Firebolt.
Okay.
That's 16.
16 hits. What
Nice.
damage?
9 damage.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's that?
Another one above you just bursts into flame. Fizzles out. You can see the soldier still just hacking away.
Damn it, Asin! He's starting to catch up to us.
You can hear the guy. You can hear the guy. You can hear the guy in charge. He's shouting, "Keep fighting, guys! We've almost got them!" Whacking away. You can see one of them up there kind of go down. Yes.
Repeat stuff.
I'm gonna shake the one off my leg and then try and just give it a boot.
Wow, and a 14.
I'll try and feed it my
Hits.
foot as fast as I can. 14.
Yep, hits.
3 damage.
3 damage.
Unarmed, right?
Yep. So you step out. As you miss the first one, it's kind of feebly biting at you. You just stomp it again and smush it. Grind it in with your heel.
8 damage.
8 damage. Yeah, you just stab back down into it, twist, crush it.
I leave it there.
You just leave it there. Pull out a new trident. Gedrick, what are you doing? You're getting pretty close at this point. You still got probably another turn to walk up to right into them.
Firebolt.
Yep.
13.
13 hits.
Nice.
1 damage.
Just glances.
1 damage, so it just kind of glances past it, singes it. Okay, you guys.
Take a guess what I'm doing.
I think you're gonna dance a jig.
And then I'll stab it.
Okay.
Alright. I'm gonna go back to
17.
advertising my Bug Crusher Deluxe.
Okay.
And 9 damage.
20 to hit. And 6 damage.
Okay. So you swing down with your hammer and you smash it in again. It's just kind of like crawling around afterwards. It's pretty mashed up. You just stab right through it and pin it to the ground again.
I try to pull it up with the trident.
You pull it up with it. It's stuck on the middle and the right tong of your trident. It's dead. It's not moving. You smashed it up pretty good, but it's stuck on there.
How, like, is there any point exposed?
There's a little bit of point at the far end because it's smushed right up against.
Okay. Shish kebab.
Okay. So you're able to walk up into it.
I wouldn't get like super. I am
Okay.
ranged. What was I gonna say? How many are there?
There's a bunch of them all over the place. You can still see a bunch of them up in the air.
All right, I'll take another shot at them.
Okay.
23.
23 hits.
6 damage.
6 damage. Yeah, you burst another one into flames. Okay. You guess.
I'm just gonna rear back and try and kick this one.
Yep.
15.
15 hits.
3 damage.
Okay. You just hoof the wounded one. It just like flies 10 feet back and just rolls to a stop. Doesn't move again.
Out of just pure disrespect, I'm going to try to stab one while I still have the other one on the trident.
Okay. Just keep the shish kebab going.
Yeah. 15.
15 hits.
7 damage.
7 damage, yep. You just stab another one onto there. Kind of smushes the first one up farther. This one crushes up onto it.
I'll throw my foot on it and I'll just try to yank it up.
You throw your foot down into it, crush them up a little farther. You expose some of the points on the trident and pull it back up. You got 2 on there now.
Oh, I meant like I'm keeping my foot
Oh,
on the
you're trying
bodies.
to like
and
rip them off.
Oh, you're probably trying to pull them off.
yeah.
Okay, so you crush down onto the bodies, rip your trident out of them. Gedrick.
Firebolt.
Mm-hmm.
17.
Hits.
Which?
Burn her.
6 damage.
Just
I didn't think with that.
Just incinerates another one.
I had to find where the line was in my head. I was like, I don't know what's happening. I was holding it upside down.
Okay.
You guys?
How many more are there?
There's one left on the ground right immediately with you. There's still some fighting the soldiers, but right around you, there's only one there.
I'm gonna just try to underhand kind of get in the face.
I'm gonna wait for him to swing and watch where it skitters, and if he misses, then just go for it.
Did I kill that one? Or?
Yep.
16,
16 hits.
3 damage.
You're using it two-handed on D10?
Yeah.
Okay. 3 damage, yep. So you stab it, it kind of lifts it up and you're trying to do it, but it's still like skittering and fighting against you.
20 to hit.
Yep.
6 damage.
Okay. So as you stab it and pull it up, he swings the hammer down and just drives it down into your trident. It just stops moving as you just hear cracks and crunches and it oozes out.
How about that one's both of ours?
That's called teamwork, my friend. Epic fist bump.
13.
Hits.
1 damage.
1 damage. Just singes by one, but as it ducks out of the way, one of the soldiers hits it with a club and just batters it out of the air. So you kind of come up into it. They're still fighting a little bit and stabbing that, but pretty much everything around you guys has been dealt with at this point. You're still back having your wounds tended. You've been all bandaged up at this point. You're just kind of resting. If you want to take a short rest, you can.
Okay.
So there's none.
There's a few kind of on the outskirts, but there's not a whole lot going on at this point.
I cast fire.
They're all kind of just like catching their breath.
I'll yank my other trident out of the ground, throw on my shield, be like, hey, where now?
Well, I don't have to wait. Let's go back and catch our breath.
Are there any other patrols out here?
There's a few, and they should all be coming in. We'll gather everybody up and see where we're at.
Alrighty.
Sounds like a plan. I'll let him take the lead.
So he kind of like organizes everybody, starts moving off back towards the city, kind of away from where the wounded camp was. And you can kind of see there's a couple clusters of soldiers at different points, and he's kind of headed off in that direction with all the troops with him. You just following him along?
Yeah.
Okay. So it takes a little while. You guys make your way around and gather up each of them. There's, in different spots, there's a few of these bugs you guys come across, but with the big group of you here, you guys are pretty much just smushing them as you find them. Eventually you do come back to the camp that was just outside with all the wounded. Some of the ones that they're carrying, they lay them out to be tended to. You do see Rails kind of sitting there just catching his breath.
Check
He's
up on Rail.
he's all wrapped up with different bandages.
Doing alright there, buddy.
I'm better now.
So what was everyone's final number?
Well, we didn't agree on a wager, so I wasn't counting until about halfway through.
Yeah, don't count.
I got 11.
I think that means we'd owe you an ale.
Nah.
If you'd bothered to say anything at the start, anyway.
For sure. I just heard you guys were counting, so.
Well, I was just looking to beat the mud.
We share counts.
Lie back.
Think between the four of us, what, maybe 30? You must have got a good amount, right, Rail?
Not one. I got one, didn't I?
He fought so
I
bravely.
stabbed one for like 1 hit point and died.
Yeah, it had one
Yeah.
hit point, you like slice it in half.
Yeah.
Oh no, you got 2, because you stabbed one with your dagger too.
Oh.
Yeah.
2.
Well,
Let
I'm
us
sure
rest.
they were tough.
Apparently. I might head by a blacksmith and see if I can get something done with these swords.
I mean, if you let me take a look at them.
I mean, if you
Well,
would.
not now, but,
Yeah,
you know.
just sell them for scrap or something.
I used to specialize in swords and armor. I can always try to work some magic too.
And I mean, if you're worried about the walk back, we did pass that forge earlier, and
We'll
I
see how it goes.
don't feel quite at home unless there's smell of metal around anyway.
Fair enough. So what's the plan now?
I don't know. He said all the patrols are coming in. We had to wait.
Sit here, rest, wait up.
Catch
He
our
has
breath.
stuff for us to kill, we go back out.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So if you guys want to take a short rest at this point, you can spend any hit dice that you want to spend, recover any of your short rest abilities.
I imagine the temporary hit points have worn off by now.
Temporary hit points, no.
No?
They last for an hour.
Wow, okay. And damage gets subtracted from my belt before it takes from the temporary hit points, I imagine.
What's that, sir?
I said, and damage would be subtracted from my belt before it gets
From
taken.
your shield before it hits
Yeah.
the temporary hit points, yeah.
Perfect.
That's not true.
Everything seems faster. Yeah. Everybody done what they need to do?
Yep.
So as you guys are kind of resting there, gathering yourselves, they do eventually come around, and the guy tended to you kind of comes along each of you and just make makeshift bandages on some of your worst wounds where you've been stung or bit. After a little bit, the person in charge comes back over. Well, thank you for your help. I do appreciate it. I don't know. I've never seen anything like this.
Where did they come from?
Well, they come from the woods. I mean, we're familiar with the Caligar beetles, but to see them in this number is strange. When you find a hive, there's usually not so many of them, let alone just out roaming looking for food.
They do seem
When you said
very,
the name, did it recall anything from like reading or stuff like that?
Make a history check.
they do seem very aggressive. I mean,
Well, I mean, they can be very territorial.
I never read a book
But-
on bugs.
Just in this number, I think, is why you're seeing such aggression, stirring up so many of them when they moved in. It's very unfortunate for the workers that were here when they first arrived. We actually lost a couple.
So, if there's this many, I'm assuming there's a hive nearby?
Well, we usually try to make sure that none of these creatures move in too close to where we're working, but hard to say. There's got to be something around here. But like I said, I've never seen a hive so big.
Well, if it's something you guys end up wanting to deal with, I'm not so sure we'll be sticking around in town for a while, but I should be here at least for a couple days.
we're not too far regardless.
Either way.
Well, I don't know if I have the authority really to conscript anybody into our service, but absolutely they're gonna have to be taken care of at some point. I don't know. I don't know if he kind of like looks around a little bit, lowers his voice. I don't know if my men are able to handle something like that. They're good men, but they're all volunteers here. We don't have a large standing force.
There's no shame in that. That's what happens when a city has a militia, right? We get paid for these services fairly regularly, so if this needs to be eradicated and there's a little money on the line, I don't know, maybe speak to one of your men in charge.
Let's see what I can do. I'll get a message out. Yeah. Hopefully we can come to some arrangement. I would very much appreciate your help in this. We can.
The name's Asimproth Pridefang.
The name's Jake. Jake's your name.
Kendrick.
Jake's your name.
I found it.
I'm Ivan.
Kind of looks at your hand for a second.
That's all for today.
Well, hopefully. I don't know if we can handle another surge like that, but I'm hoping there's not that many of them left out there to do that again.
Well,
We'll keep an eye on things here.
Do we know where are we staying? Do we get to know that or?
No, you didn't get the name, but you'd be able to tell them where you're staying.
Yeah, just let them know where we're staying.
Yeah.
Anything.
All right. Well, yeah. If I can come to some arrangement, then I'll send a messenger along.
even if anything happens again today, just send someone to get us.
All right. I appreciate it. Truly, I do.
Not a problem. We
His
like
name
to
is
help.
Jake, right?
Jake.
Well,
I think there's even one more of us. I don't know where she. Yeah,
I'm not so sure she'd be so fond of the bugs anyway.
I don't know. I'm sure if
It
you
is what it is.
We'll all make do.
We'll head off.
Yeah.
At least I will.
He's at this point he's gone off and he's talking to his men again, trying to rally them up and see how they're doing.
Alright, come on. Let's see if we can't stop by that fort and get you a blade with an actual edge on it.
That'd be nice.
And you gotta get one of these.
I got 2 of these left. We'll see what happens after that.
Nothing crushes the bugs like this, though.
Did he lose another one?
You saw it.
You left one of them.
Yeah, the first one I rammed it into the ground, and then when we took
And
off
then he
to
took
go help
off.
other people, I didn't collect it.
Fair enough.
Maybe I'll make something different this time. Can I see your sword? I just try to like inspect it to see if it's like super dull or if there's like some chips, maybe something I can work out. Not necessarily to make it better, but just to.
Make a.
The problem
Are you
is-
proficient with blacksmith tools?
Yep.
Okay, so make an intelligence check, but add your proficiency.
Can I tell if the sword is cursed at all?
Make an Arcana check.
Okay.
15.
You kind of look at it. The blade isn't. It wasn't a terribly well crafted sword to begin with. It's nicked up and kind of banged up from different combats that just hasn't been cared for terribly well.
Does it look like something I could kind of sharpen a little bit?
You could work on it a little bit. Yeah.
Oh,
19.
19.
looks like cheap steel.
You don't think it's cursed, but at some
I
point
can work it a little.
came near a luck vampire.
Okay. All right. So it came across a luck vampire of some sort.
That's crazy.
I know. Right?
Never even heard of one.
Neither have I. Somehow I know.
Pulls the luck from the people around it.
Yes.
Yeah, it just absorbs all the luck of the people sitting near them.
Well, I'll beat that vampire into submission. Hey, you see this?
Oh.
I think I can fix the nicks, but it just looks cheap.
Very cheap.
It's not the best steel. You'd be hard pressed to scratch my arm.
If you want, we can maintain it, but you'll need something a little better if you want to keep doing this.
Well, I mean, I'm not exactly rolling in it right now, so if we could maintain it and then once come into a little more cash, I can figure out something better.
That works.
Would you mind doing it with all the blades?
I'll do my best.
I can help.
I don't know how
Necessary.
good you are at sharpening.
Well, I need to keep an edge on things. Made the bracer sword myself, so.
How about we work together? Maybe you can teach me a thing or two.
Well, I mean, I know the basics of keeping an edge, and I know good steel, but
You might have a trick or two.
that's good. You don't need to pick up a whetstone though, and maybe something more if you want to get a real nice edge.
We can ask a blacksmith.
Possibly the general store too. They'd have something to keep the knives nice at least.
Yeah.
You carry a whetstone, right?
A what?
Come on, we're gonna show you how to keep an edge.
With basic smith tools, I might even have a whetstone now. Actually, yeah, I'd even mention that. I'd be like, I have one. No, it's not a problem.
All right. Files.
What's that?
He's got files as well.
Yeah, you'd have a set of files. You'd have his whetstone. You'd
Rasps,
have
anything like that. Keep it down.
Hammers. You'd have his tongs and that kind of stuff.
Perfect.
The basic stuff.
Didn't bother bringing my engineering tools with me so much. Not here, anyway.
When you have a shop, why would you?
Well, they're back at the inn. I mean,
Oh.
didn't think I'd need them here.
What, you just like sling your full backpack and everything and bring it with you?
I like keeping my backpack with me.
Backpack.
That's where I keep all my stuff.
Okay. You guys are already heading out and making your way back?
Yeah.
So what do you think? I'll buy the ales. We have some drink and fix these swords.
Sounds like a plan.
I think a little bit of work and a lesson. A couple of ales sounds like the right price.
Perfect.
You guys are slowly making your way back as you talk about this stuff. Takes you a while. You eventually cross back through across the open field that you came running across, back in down by the mill and all the lumber yards and that. Eventually, you do come back out into kind of the area where the shops were. Just heading back to the inn. Where you guys going?
Yeah. Just back to the inn, right? We don't need to pick up anything.
It
Yeah.
should be okay without hitting the blacksmith.
I would have already walked past them if we were back to the shops.
Well, the blacksmith was by the shops.
Oh, was it?
You just had to go off the road back towards the center of town.
I just normally I'd want something to at least try to hammer out a couple of necks first with. No,
I mean, you don't have an anvil back at the inn.
or like a rock might do, but
You'll crack it. And where are you going to get the heat to if the edge is warped at all?
we'll ask at the blacksmith.
I'm sure she wouldn't mind.
Alright, so I guess we're going to the blacksmith.
Okay, you're heading off to the blacksmith.
Yeah.
So you head off that way.
It was Natalie and
Yeah.
Natalia.
So you head back along towards the center of town, down the street. Off to the left, you see the big sign up front: Natalie's Arms and Natalia's Armor.
Walk in.
Okay. So you walk in directly behind one of the counter at the back. You see medium height, 5'6"-ish, blonde hair, coppery tan skin, green eyes. You can see this like slant to the ears, obviously some elfish blood in there. She's just in there. Oh, hey, how's it going?
Not too bad with you.
Pretty good. What can we do for you?
I kind of had a strange request. We're from out of town. I'm actually a blacksmith where I came from.
Oh, good to meet fellow man in the trade.
It definitely helps to keep your weapons in check. And actually, because of that, my friend here, his blades are a little
Awful.
yeah. I wasn't sure if I could maybe throw you a little bit of money to potentially use your forge and anvil just to work out a couple nicks. I have my own tools, just I don't have the ability to do that when I travel.
Well, maybe it's something that we can do for you. I mean, of course, if he's got a bad blade, I'd say look around the shop. I got lots here.
We're really, really short on money. That's why I like to do things myself. He can't replace the blade. We're just trying to maintain it long enough till we can save some up.
Right. Hey, Nat. Calls him back. Coming out from the doorway is kind of just covered with like a dark cloth. You see almost the spitting image of the person you're just talking to, except dark hair, come out. Hey, what's up? Hey, you mind if these guys use the forge a little bit? Says he's a blacksmith. I'm kind of curious. Yeah, no problem. Come on.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, no worries. Let's see if you're any good then.
I've never owned a shop, so I mean, you guys are probably much better.
Hey,
Well,
it's the heart behind the hand.
probably.
The shop around you.
I'm gonna go look
Exactly.
at the sword, the
Okay.
short swords like they're selling.
Okay.
Do they have like prices on them or anything like that, or?
Nothing's priced out. You can see there's different weapon racks there. You can see like some daggers, spears, short swords are there. There's a few other interesting weapons. You actually do see in one area they have a couple firearms. The one with the dark hair kind of leads you guys back through and out the back. When you go out back, it's kind of like a covered porch area where this open air forge is.
Is one of them still in there with me, or?
Yeah.
I'd ask her how much it'd be for 2 short swords and 2 daggers.
2 short swords and 2 daggers. Well, the daggers would be 4 gold each. Short swords, probably 7 gold each. Yeah. That'd be a decent price.
I buy full 2 of each. So we get a discount on that as well.
Make a persuasion attempt.
That's good. 21.
Okay, I think we can work something out. Probably work something out. I'll give you all 4 for 18 gold. Does that sound?
Sounds great. Thank you.
Perfect.
I'll count on the money.
Yeah, sure. If you want to pick out the ones that you want.
Pick out the ones that I would assume were looking like I know how bad quality his are.
So you pick the shiny ones?
I pick the shiny and the sharp looking. I'll just run my finger down. Ow, damn.
Yeah, don't do that in a shop. That's how you start bleeding all over the goods.
You take a point of damage. Nick your thumb.
That's I don't have this temporary hit point anymore, do I?
At this point, no, they're going off. She just kind of like.
I'd grab them.
Against the edge, not along it.
So you guys go out back. Fairly simple setup, fairly nice setup. It's a nice stone forge that's built off to the side of a big tall chimney. There's a nice big anvil, very easy to work, lots of tools, very organized, very clean. There's actually a grindstone wheel off to the one side.
You guys have a beautiful shop here.
Oh, thanks.
You got a good
Took us
mason
a while
in
to get
town.
it together.
Must have a good mason in town.
Yeah, well, in a town like this, you can usually find someone who knows what they're doing. So,
What do you
let's
say?
see it then.
I haven't seen you in action either. See if you're half as good as you say.
Alrighty. I guess I don't know how to do this. I'll start by heating up the blade.
Okay.
Just kind of, then I'll take it over to the anvil, start hammering it out, try to flatten out wherever it's a little dented.
Okay. So make a blacksmith check.
18?
18, yeah. Yeah, so you heat it up, you find the proper color of it as you get the heat into the steel. You bring it back over the anvil, start banging it out, just like smoothing out some of the wrinkles along the edge and that, working out some of the nicks and bangs. What do you do next?
I'm going to, once it's kind of straight, I guess I'm going to throw it back in the forge a little, then I'm just going to quench it. I don't know if that does anything.
Okay.
Or I'm not going to stick it in the forge first, but I'm going to quench it.
Okay, you quench it.
And then I don't know how like dull is it?
It's pretty dull. I mean, you've been working out nicks and that and hammering on it, so it's not...
Do I think I can just with like a whetstone kind of sharpen it out, or should I try to grind the edge a little?
You are proficient with blacksmithing. You've done this work before. You should probably sharpen the blade and then, final touch, you would whetstone it down just to work out the very final...
Well, I'll try to sharpen it then.
Okay, so you take it to the grindstone. Make another blacksmithing check.
19?
18, yeah. So he sits down, he starts pumping it out, grinding along the edge. You get a really nice edge back onto the blade.
Do I think I need to use a whetstone?
Yeah, you would normally go over it with various, depending on what level of work you're doing, you'd go over it with files and a whetstone.
Well, hey, I rolled a 19, man.
Yeah.
But alright, I'll just finish it up then.
Yeah, no, you sharpen it up and polish it out nice.
Should be a little better.
Perfect. Thank you. Do you guys want to go through the rest of them? If not, I understand.
Well, your knives aren't going to need that whole treatment. I mean...
I don't know what I'm
I'd walk
doing.
back there eventually.
You're making fun of me.
After,
Or no, the stream is.
We
So.
can,
Yeah, I'm not making fun of you.
We can probably just take your your whetstone to your knives.
At one point, I just walk back there and hand him the 4 blades. Hey, and I'd walk out.
So you as he crosses over at the side, just like grinding it out, you can see the one girl sitting there, just kind of watching you, just kind of nodding her head at some points. He walks over to Rael while you're sharpening it and hands him 2 swords.
2 daggers.
Oh.
And 2 daggers.
Leave.
And walks away.
Thank you. I'm stocked.
Well, I guess money fixes all problems.
Oh no, he's learning to keep those when they go dull.
Yeah.
Alright. Come here.
Alright.
You got other ones. Is it okay if we try to show him?
Yeah, hey, slow day for me.
You got
I
any?
know, she just sold 4 blades.
Doesn't mean she's
The other
making
one
much.
did.
I know.
Alright.
Get over here.
Okay.
Do you got any tips? I've never taught anyone before, but he saw the process.
Do it right.
Look at this one. And I show him the one that's kind of all like tattered up.
Okay.
Now look at the one I just worked on.
Okay.
Look at the differences.
Yeah. It looks sharp.
But this one looks almost warped. You need to fix that first, before anything else. Before you sharpen, you need to straighten this out.
Okay.
So, heat it up.
Alright. I will put it in the forge.
Okay.
Not like, but like.
Methodical.
as I said.
I'll watch how long and try to give him like a time to take it out.
Yeah, you'd watch and try to explain the color that it needs to be to know when it's hit the proper heat.
See that? That's what you want.
Okay. So I'll take it out and be like, basically I'm just waiting on instruction from you, and then I'll try and do what you say.
Take her to the anvil.
Okay. Take it to the anvil.
I'll give him the hammer. Not too hard right away, but you need to be able to push it, so.
Every second it's out, it's losing heat.
Alright, I'll just do my thing. Try it.
Make an athletics check.
Athletics? 6.
See you over there.
Amazing.
A little more.
He's just not really. He's not really making an impact on this. He's kind of where he is hitting. He's like putting the corner of the hammer into it, and he's like making marks and dings in the blade.
Does it look like it's cooling off?
Oh yeah.
Alright, back in the forge.
Alright.
Kids are
Faster,
going to be outside reading his
faster you
Faster.
work, the less hammering you gotta do.
Faster and harder. You're not going to do anything hitting it like that.
Okay.
Tell him when it's warm.
Okay.
And I will try again, swinging the hammer harder.
We're gonna make an athletics check.
15.
Banging away at it. He's making all kinds of dings and dents in it.
He's not straightening it.
No.
You gotta at least kind of watch what you're doing. Like you can hit it, but remember, we're trying to straighten it. You can't just hit anywhere.
Do you remember when we were throwing the darts at the side of the wagon?
Mm-hmm.
There's just some things that I can do and some things that you can do. I don't think this is one of my things.
Words to live by. Honestly, he's not gonna just reshape the blade. Just teach him how to grind down the edges so it never looks like that.
Alright.
Teach him how to use a whetstone, as in, I didn't figure he'd learn to forge in a day, but, you know, sometimes...
He picks things up. He picks some things up quick. I don't know. It was worth a shot. So I'll heat it up again and then I'll try to smash it out.
Okay. You bang it out. Make a blacksmith check.
4.
You
Fuck yeah.
bang it out easily enough. It takes you a while longer than it should. You have to actually heat it back up again, but you bang it out smooth.
Oh, you really did put a number on this one.
Sorry.
You took the edge bevel right off of one side. It was ugly.
And then I'll try to sharpen it.
Yeah.
Oh, quench it? I don't know these things.
I love that Frog Toys is in for this.
Frog
Specific-
Choice is trying to teach you how to do this properly.
I am the only one who can't read what you're saying, Frog Choice. I apologize. They're all laughing at me and I don't know what's
He
going
does
on.
say he
No,
loves
I'm
you.
laughing.
He says he loves you.
Even the wizard is laughing at me.
No, I'm laughing because, you know...
At this point, you guys are kind of like struggling with like, look, you got new swords. Can I do something for you?
Yeah,
Can I try something?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just like give me a couple hours with this.
All right.
With this one?
Yeah, whatever. One of them.
Yeah, sure.
She takes it. She immediately puts it back in the forge.
Is it alright if I stick around to see what you do?
Yeah, sure.
If it's a slow day,
Just don't get in my way.
Might I
nothing.
also ask about getting a couple more of these and I'll pull out one of the darts?
Yeah, talk to my sister inside. She can arrange it.
Perfect.
But if you're sticking around, it's been a while since I've been able to really feel at home. So, if you don't mind the company.
Nope, just stay out of my way. And she's going on the end while she's banging it. And you can actually see she's completely deforming the blade at this point.
You got a plan there.
Well, we'll watch this one.
Yeah.
It's the only problem about being self-taught. I mean, I learned enough.
You know how,
From
but
my
you can't
people.
say why.
I have no idea why. I don't know why it works. It doesn't
Welcome to
even
being a
always
sorcerer.
work.
At some point, I'd go inside and I'm actually going to ask for a variety of fine files and rasps. Might be smaller than what they carry, but it might be something they can make a lot of finishing stuff for basically the arm and other parts that.
Killing for files and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't really make those supplies. We make like weapons and armor.
Where do you get yours then?
Oh, we can order them in from the store. They actually come all the way from Allendale.
Yeah. I'll wait till I'm back, but thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Are you asking for ore and stuff? Or?
No, small files and stuff.
Oh, fair enough.
Taking the scratches out of my arm, basically.
Gotcha.
So you guys are basically watching what's happening.
Yeah.
What are you two doing? This is a process of hours.
Yeah, I'm gonna go inside and be like, your sister, I believe it's your sister, at least you guys look alike.
Yeah.
She told me to come in here if I wanted to get more of these made, and I'll hold up one of the darts.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. Flips it up, catches it. Yeah, nothing to those. We can do that. How many do you want?
I need 5 more.
5 more. Okay, can I keep this one?
Yep.
So she pulls up a book, rips a page out of it. You can see her like tape down the one to the page. She starts scribbling some stuff. 5. Yeah, give us a couple days.
I could do that.
All right. And sorry, what's your name?
It's Evander.
Evander. Okay. Yep. Writes it down. You can see her take the page and she pulls out like this little file folder. You can see a whole bunch of messy pages all shoved into it. Rams it in. Closes it up. Puts it under.
Yeah, and then I'll take a look around the shop and see, just basically browsing.
Okay. Anything in particular you're looking for?
Things that look different. Not the usual stuff you would see in a weapon shop.
Okay.
Nice potted plant.
Very nice plant.
So nice.
Very pretty twins.
You look around, a couple things stand out to you. First off, when you're kind of cruising through the weapons, there's a lot of usual fare, fairly well made. But they do have, in a couple cases, right near the counter, they have several firearms, which is something that you've heard about, you've seen from time to time, but it's very rare to catch sight of these things. So they do have a few sitting there. Other than that, kind of when you go towards the other side of the shop where they have all the armors out, they actually have one of them set up with this armor that's like multiple plates kind of running around.
Okay.
And it's kind of all attached on top of like a chain and leather.
Fair enough. Could I ask her about the firearms?
Yeah.
How do these work?
Oh, these very interesting stuff. We just got a shipment in actually. You use it's like a compressed gas that they make. So you use that, and it actually propels like a ball bearing out. It shoots it at really high speeds. Really interesting stuff. Kind of hard to get your hands on.
How much are they?
Oh, this one here, and she indicates there's one there that's like a long rifle. That one there, that's 90 gold. This one here is like a smaller handheld one, but it's still kind of bulky. That one there, that's like, I probably couldn't part with it for less than 75.
75.
Yeah.
I see. Is there any chance I could try one? I've never. Yeah, like I've heard of them. They're amazing. I don't know how they feel. I don't want to.
Tough. You see, the problem with these types of things, you got to buy the shot too.
How much is it for a shot?
Tell you what, you buy a canister and the shots off me, and you can fire them out back.
How much are they?
It'd be 10 gold for 12 shots.
Absolutely.
So she
Kendrick's still in there. He's just
comes
laughing
out,
at you.
unlocks the case, pulls it out, and kind of like gingerly hands it to you, closes it up, locks it.
How does it feel? Is it like?
It's pretty heavy, a little unbalanced at the front. It is fairly bulky on top, and it sticks out fairly far from the hand, fairly large in your hand. She goes back in behind the counter and unlocks something else, comes back, and she has this small dark gray rectangular block almost, and she hands it to you. When you pick it up, it feels slightly cold to the touch. And then she also hands you a bag that you can feel. There's ball bearings of some kind in there.
Okay. Do you mind showing me how to load it? Like I say, I've never seen one.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go out back.
All right, I'll follow her.
Does your friend want to come?
Oh, I'm following.
Okay. She goes up to the front and locks the door.
Okay.
You guys go out back. You can see in behind at one side, kind of off to the side of the forge, they have this small range where they got like a dummy there. There's a couple of arrows stuck in it right now. She walks you down about 25 feet from it and turns back. Okay. So if you see on the bottom there's an opening.
Yeah.
You turn it over. There's a little opening. It looks like it'll fit the square. So you just slide that in. Make sure that thing there, and there's a little mark on the top. Make sure that's up. You slide it in. You hear this click. All right. Now slide the top backwards. You slide it back. You see this hole opens on the top, and load a shot in.
I'll load one in.
Load one in. Slide it forward.
Yeah.
All right. Now, just point it at the thing, and that kind of awkward thing that's right there. She points under your finger there.
Right.
Pull that.
All right. So I'll try.
Okay, roll a d20. And add your dex.
And add my dex?
Yeah.
5.
5.
6.
So you pull it, you hear this little click, and then the whole thing bucks under your hand. There's not much noise as it pulls back, and you see this little mark appear in the wood behind this dummy. Well, okay, you missed, but it takes a little time to get used to. We tried it out when we first got it.
I didn't even see it.
Yeah, I told you, it flies pretty fast. I don't know how far one of these would really shoot, but yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna try again.
Okay.
I'm basically gonna go through all the shot I bought.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you if you're gonna try.
Make so you got a bunch of shots. Just make a few rolls, 3 rolls.
Okay. That one's 11.
Okay. Next one.
22
Okay.
and 10.
Okay. So you, the next couple you fire, you're very close to the dummy, not quite on me. You're kind of getting used to like how it's like moving in your hand. Then you have like this moment of Zen where you just rattle off a couple and right in the center of the dummy, and then you kind of lose your focus and you're kind of spraying them around again.
Okay, before they're all gone, I want to give Gedrick a shot because he asked for one.
Those are just D20.
D20 with your dex.
11.
Okay. You kind of wing it just over the top of the dummy. When you guys finish, there's just a bunch of marks in the wood behind this dummy. So yeah, that's pretty much how they work. Pretty neat, right?
That is amazing.
Yeah, it's way better than the crossbows.
Gedrick? Do you actually leave?
Yeah. You haven't even thought about how you're gonna pay for your dogs?
I'll figure it out. I'll head back over to these two.
Okay. So they're just sitting there watching. It's really impressive for you guys to watch. She's fast, just moving around. There's no wasted motions or anything. It's always with a purpose. She's always moving from one thing to the next and doing it. Everything's always there and ready and organized for her when she gets there. You watch as she basically bangs the shape out of this blade and lengthens it, but narrows it, and then puts a curve into the blade, bends the tip away. You watch as it slowly starts to take shape into a very finely formed scimitar. And then she grinds it all down nice and sharp, works on the edges, polishes it out. When she finally finishes, she brings it back over. There. That's a much better blade than that crap. I mean, the steel still sucks, but...
That was impressive to watch, but what purpose, like what benefit is there to a curved blade like that? I've never made one.
Benefit? Well, it's all about fighting style, right? About points of contact and how much force is applied in different places. I don't fully ascribe to all of the things they taught us about them. I just find they're much easier to handle. Much more elegant fighting style.
It's reasonable.
I mean, a lot of people ascribe to this double-sided blade, just swing as hard as you can and see what you hit, but...
Well, without the tip, he's not going to be banging it up or warping it so much on thrusts.
It's true.
Curved blade, it's really nice to slice. Even if the edge does go, he's still going to be able to get a good amount of force for the extra weight at the tip there. He's not going to be able to backhand anybody anymore, but...
When I pick it up, do I notice like the back end is a little thicker?
Back end of
the scimitar? Like, not the blade portion.
It's a little bit. It does taper down
That's
a little,
fine.
but generally it keeps the same width all the way down.
Okay.
It does widen out a little bit at the tip where the curve is, widens into the back of the blade. The handle and tang itself is obviously wider because it was made for a wider sword originally.
It's definitely crafted well.
Well, like I said.
I just hand it to you because you're outside now, right?
Yeah, while she was sharpening it up, you would have come out.
Okay. Wow. That was amazing. That's my blade.
Yep.
Wow. I don't know what to say. It's incredible.
You would say thank you.
That is where I would start. Thank you.
No problem.
Is it Natalie or Natalia?
I'm Natalia.
My name's Azencroft. It was very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You've been more than kind. We appreciate your time.
Yeah, no worries. I was bored.
Okay, I have a favor to ask you two. I found something that I really want, but I'm broke as fuck. I don't like to ask for money.
She just starts laughing.
But
Starts
I
cleaning
spent
up
it all
stuff.
on the thing back in our town. Could I get some help?
20 gold? Does that help?
I mean, it gets me closer.
What are you,
I can give you 20.
what are you interested in?
I want to get one of these. And I'll pull it out.
She wouldn't have just let you walk
No.
away with it.
Oh,
would
she
have
was
taken
like-
it back.
Oh, okay. I
If
thought
you
she
walked
would've
if you
come
walked
over.
away, she would have wanted it back.
Oh, I thought she would have come over with me.
No, she went back to the store.
Oh, okay. Wait, this is separate from the store?
Yeah, it's kind of out back.
Oh, okay.
Well, I hand you 20 gold.
It's an open air forge.
Yeah. They have firearms in there, and I just got to fire one, and it was amazing. So yeah.
No.
I'll hand you your 20 gold back.
That's all I can help you with.
That's fair. I'll find one once I have more of my own money.
Those things don't bring any good to anybody.
I don't know. I don't know how you could think that. That was amazing. You don't even see whatever it is fly.
Steel pellet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a button and then it's in the thing.
Yeah, I know.
How do you know? Can you make one?
I can. I won't.
Alright. That's fair.
But did you see how she forged that? I start walking. I think I'm in love. She's amazing. She's beautiful and amazing.
Do you want the sword she made?
It's for you, Rael.
She made it for you. But oh my god. Did she ever make it?
It's only a week away from Valendale, right? The city's more your speed.
Oh, I love this place already.
Maybe you can always come by for a visit.
Thank God she was nothing like the potion lady.
God.
Natalia. There aren't many women like that where I come from. I'm in earshot, by the way. I don't care.
Is it? Have you guys gone back into the shop?
No.
Or you're just like standing in the forge talking?
As we're kind of walking away.
Okay, so you're walking way back into the back of the shop there?
Yeah.
Okay. She's cleaning up. She doesn't appear to have said anything. Or she hasn't appeared to have taken notice of what you're saying.
I'm not whispering. That's all.
Yeah.
That's, oh my god. Is it hot in here? Like.
Yes, it's a
It's a
forge.
forge.
It's a forge.
So, well, since I can't get one of those, what do you say you show me how to use that whetstone now?
That I can do. But
Go back.
We'll do that at the end.
Yeah. Back to the plan. Ales, whetstone,
Mm.
blades.
Set up back. Nobody wants metal filings in their room.
Hmm?
When we get there, we'll do it out back. Nobody wants to step on metal filings in their room.
Okay.
That's it.
I
Let's
guess
go.
we're heading back to the end now.
Yeah.
Back to the end.
So you guys head out, and as you guys go through the store again, now he says, "Oh, have a good day, guys. Come back anytime."
Mm.
Good one.
Take care.
Thank you very much. We definitely appreciate that.
Yeah, no worries.
Do you want me to throw you any gold, or we?
Nah,
use
don't
your
worry
shop?
about it. You guys will be back.
Thank you. Take care.
He should will. Hand him as a cross shoulder. I'm sure he will.
Let's reach up like that. Too.
Yeah. And head back to the inn.
You guys head back through the streets. Takes you a second to have figure out that one. You make your way over, get back to the inn.
And repay for the rooms for the night for the item.
Okay. So it's a gold room.
I guess we'll just go back and sharpen blades.
I'd go and have start sleeping
You go back to.
I'll go up
in my
to the-
room.
I'll go up to the bar and be like, is there any chance we could take a couple ales around back? We're spending the night, but we just don't want to.
That's kind of odd. Make a persuasion check. Actually, we'll just call it a straight charisma check.
It doesn't matter. I rolled low as fuck.
It's odd. I mean, we don't want any trouble or anything out back and causing a problem.
You can hold on to my key. I wanted to help sharpen this weapon, but we didn't want to create a mess inside.
Couldn't you just go do that and then come back and have ale?
Yeah, that's a fair point.
I mean, we can.
I I mean, maybe you don't want to be drinking while handling a weapon.
Alright, let's do it that way.
He's a reasonable man.
Halfling.
He's a reasonable half man then. I'd say that.
I don't like your friend. He
Nobody
walks
does.
down the bar. You can see he's walking along a small step up behind the bar.
No, I need to.
Well, there's that. So let's go sharpen this weapon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it light on the ale tonight, anyways.
Yeah, I don't want to get.
It's only 6 or 7 then.
One will do.
We'll get going. Start showing him how to take care of his weapons.
So they show you how to use the whetstone. You water it down first to get it smooth and ready for it. Sliding along and kind of braid and work out the nicks and that along the edge. Not really. It does sharpen to an extent, but it's more about just taking away the nicks and rough edges and that, and smoothing out the blade, keep the balance right. And by doing that, you'll keep the blade maintained better, so it'll never end up warped as badly.
Okay.
Pretty basic stuff, but kind of just like a feel thing. You gotta work it out. But it doesn't take too long to show him exactly what he needs to be able to do.
After that, AO and retire, I think.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm gonna try to do is separate from them at some point and tell the innkeeper I want to get up early. If they could do like a wake up call or something.
How early?
How early have we been getting up?
Last time you got up at about like 10 roughly. Like it was partway through the morning already.
How about like maybe when do shops open?
Well, shop's open a little after sunrise. I mean, nobody wants to get up quite that early.
Maybe about sunrise then?
Yeah, it's sunrise. Okay. Yeah, I think I can do that for you.
Thank you very much, and I'll slip him a gold.
Oh, thank you very much, sir.
No, retire to bed.
Okay. Everybody goes to bed. Probably a good place to call it. So we're a little over time here.
I figured as much. That's why I feel like that could be nice a bit. Get her in bed.
Yeah. So yeah, hopefully that was fun for you guys. Hopefully it was fun for everybody watching. Any announcements that we need to put out there tonight?
Getting close to 100.
Getting very close to 100,
There
yeah.
we are.
So get us to 100 followers. We got some fun plans for that, fun night. We've announced we're going to be doing a Super Mario Kart race night with the group of us.
Yep.
It'll be a don't drink and drive double dash variant on it. We'll be putting the room open to anybody who's watching the stream that night. So anybody who has the game, you can join us.
Did we say that didn't we say we started announcing the teams?
I believe we're after 80, so we can, I think, announce the teams. Maybe not announce anything else past.
We said we're gonna announce one team.
Or one team. But
So-
we're 7. We've kind of passed a couple milestones, so maybe announce a couple teams.
Teams?
I mean, we don't want to announce it too quick. We do have to wait till October.
We do because we're.
There will be a bit of wait if we get there, but
This place go.
we are.
Well, you know what? I mean, we'll get
Minor
more
announcement: upgrading our studio.
Well, how about we announce the winning team?
The winning
Do you
team.
want it?
The winning team?
You get to see the real life drinking combo of Rael and Azenbra.
You guys are playing what? As who?
No.
No.
Only when we get closer.
You guys are going down.
Are we doing 2 right now, or are we doing just 1?
We should do 2. I think we're over 80 now.
Fair enough.
Are you guys actually good at Mario Kart?
We're good at drinking.
And as for the other team, I'll say this: it'll be the magical duo of the wizard and the sorcerer. So
Yeah, you will get to see the wizard.
Get drinking, Mr. Wizard.
Get drinking
Yeah, you
Mr.
get to see
Wizard.
people be good at video games. Whatever.
So yeah, there's a couple of the teams. So keep getting those followers, and absolutely, it'll be a fun night. And then we'll see what we can do beyond that.
And as for regular announcements, Kimmy, come check us out on Tuesday for No Control.
Yeah.
Me,
These guys,
Greg.
these guys
We're
are
playing
getting.
FNAF 4.
Yeah, these guys are getting a lot of
How
people
many are
watching FNAF.
There's 4, and then new ones coming out in the next month or so.
I thought I saw something about Mario.
That's kind of what we're playing towards. And then there's also one that's like a spin-off.
that is apparently pretty good. It's those nights at Rachel's or something like that. I don't know. But we'll check that out too because come on, why wouldn't I torture him?
Yeah, if you haven't been watching No Control, guys, check it out. These guys are getting a lot of people interested, a lot of people watching. They must be doing something right, and I'm not jealous at all.
We're just handsome as anything.
One of you is handsome. Fight to the death.
Of course, if you want to come and watch an actually good show, come by on Thursdays.
Yeah, if you enjoy us playing up characters, you enjoy RPGs, we do.
I love that I'm not actually on. Well,
we do Dysfunctional Party. So we play through RPGs. Right now we're on Tales of Symphonia. Awesome game. Come check it out. It's a lot of fun. But while we play it, we voice the characters. We have a new. It's a lot of fun, so yeah, drop in, talk to us. We're there. We'll talk to anybody who shows up.
It's silly, it's fun, it's laid back. Come make fun of our voices because we are just having fun with it.
We're really bad at it.
I truly do love watching it. It's great. Like,
I mean, like the only thing I like better than our awful voices is just watching how scared Greg gets.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. And then, next week we'll pick it up again. They're looking for some new quests. I think they've locked onto something that they can do.
Episode 15.
New town, lots of stuff to do.
Stomping
Episode 15,
bugs.
impressive.
Sounds good.
So that'll be cool. Before we get to our full half-hour sign-off, anything else to mention?
Just a quick reminder that if this is your first time here and you're wondering what we're doing here in this town, check us out on YouTube for our old episodes, Clockwork and Constructs, Dysfunctional Party, No Control, it's all up there. And if you want to get in touch with any of us individually, everything's down below. That's our Twitter. Just really check us out.
Absolutely. Message us anytime. We'll talk anything with you. It doesn't matter what the subject is. I mean, I even saw somebody earlier mention the Artificer class. Something we homebrewed up. If you ever want to just talk shop, I'll go into details. I'll send you the class that we drew up.
Yeah.
It's all a lot of fun stuff.
Find out how Jason and the Bryans came to be.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So with that, once again, I'm Brian.
I'm also Brian.
I'm Brian.
Jason.
I'm Brian.
And I'm Jason.
I'm Brian.
All right,
Take care.
guys.
No, have a good night.
Take it easy.